So slowly a sunlit dream pulls me out of sleep. Feel the morning through the blinds. I get to thinking about your sun-kissed face in a quiet place. I could give you all my time. You know I wanna be your rock, my love. You know I wanna be your light. In darkness, how you find me just in time to tell me what I needed to hear. So if you don't know what you need, you can leave it all to me. Don't want you worried about a thing. I know you do the same for me. 'Cause you're so lovely, you're so lovely. I can't help but fall for you, love. When you love me, it's so lovely loving you. Oh, oh, so lovely loving you. Oh, oh. So softly a tender breeze brush against my knees on a summer afternoon. I get to thinking about the hazy days under August shade that I used to spend with you. I didn't realize it was all I wanted. What I had, my riddled heart, I had to cradle back together just to see. It's all like magic to me. You do magic, baby, when you love me. You're so lovely. I can't help but fall for you, love. When you love me, it's so lovely loving you. Oh, oh, so lovely loving you. Oh, oh. So slowly a sunlit dream pulls me out of sleep. Feel the morning through the blinds. I turn my head to meet your sun-kissed face. In this quiet place, I can give you all my time.
Hey, hi! Hello! Welcome into the stream, everyone. Happy Monday. How is everybody? Oh boy. Have I don't even want to begin to tell you how absolutely chaotic my before stream has been today. Hello, Daisy. Your story is very funny. I can imagine it really was embarrassing, but it is quite funny. I also made the mistake of going outside in sliders and 6-inch snow. No wonder you slipped. Jesus. They're barely on your feet anyway. I actually did not go out in the snow. I tapped my camera on and I just never changed my scene. Hi, hey. I'm going to put my lamp on. I'm not enjoying this light right now. It's very yellow. It will probably stay that way. At least I'm a little bit brighter now. Hey, hi! I am a shambles right now. I'm literally a mess. I've never been more stressed in my life. I made the biggest mistake. That was just now. I wore Doc Martens when I fell over. Oh, you got betrayed then. Jesus. They're like snowshoes, basically. You got betrayed. Was anyone like around? Was it busy? That is quite upsetting. That is quite upsetting for you. I haven't been out in the snow. Well, I'll be honest. The stream title isn't a lie. It isn't a lie, okay? I would never lie. I'm an honest person. However, my excitement may have been just slightly more than the actual snow amount that we have had here. It's not... It snowed like that much, okay? At 6 a.m. on Saturday. So I missed, but it did snow. It stayed for like, until like 1, but it was like that much. It wasn't even that. It wasn't even like that much. But it's settled slightly. You could make a snowball, and I'm counting that as awesome and cool, super cool snow. And I love winter. You know what I mean? We had 6 inches. Oh, lucky you. Okay, lucky you. This much is just as good, if not better. It's the most my town's had since 2013. Christ, though. Lucky you then. I love snow. I adore snow. It is my favorite weather in the fucking world. So like, sleeping on Saturday night was just a mess for me. Like, I barely slept Saturday night, and I don't know if this is just because I was very excited. So see the weather app. Please just ignore how much my gloves are clashing with my jumper today. I'll be honest, I was not ready for this stream at all. I got ready literally 2 seconds ago. But look how cool my jumper is. Oh! It's awesome, isn't it? It doesn't match the gloves, but don't look at them together. Look at them separately. Look! I think it's pretty cool personally. However, I'll show you. Basically, I have to shout because I'm really far away now. But basically, I've got this, right? This is new. This arrived on Saturday. I've got this also. But I don't think there's that much of a problem with it. It's very matchy. Yeah, sure, it's the exact same pattern on 2 different items of clothing, if you want to count a bag as a clothes. I don't care. I literally don't care. I like the show, okay? And the jumpers are literally never available. So I've committed. Don't worry, I'm wearing a Surfboy teach piece over my Wilbur match. Oh my god, actually good. Oh my god. I know, Pam. I know, right? So exciting. Welcome on in. Happy Monday. But yeah, anyway. Before stream was an absolute shambles. Isn't that supposed to snow? No, it is supposed to snow. It's just, it never snows. In December, anyway. We never get snow when it's, like, actually... It should be snowing, if that makes sense. Well, like, we get it when it's, like, winter and shit like that. But, like, never in December. I don't think I've seen snow in December in years. Like, it's never cold enough for it to actually snow. It's, like, -1 degrees now. That's cold. My Surfboy t-shirt is yellow. Oh, wow. Guys, there's so many things have gone wrong today. I shit you not. Today's been, like, an absolute shambles for me. I would love to get into the weekend, but I'd actually just prefer to talk about today because it's been a mess. I'd love to stick around, but I have an exam tomorrow and I'm speed watching the lectures again. Good luck, Pam. I hope it goes well, my friend. I hope it goes well. Tried to lift someone up. Ugh. Oh, wait, mentally this time. Yes? Can I do it mentally this time, or are you talking physically again? Have a happy Monday and the rest of your day. See you when you see you. Good luck again, Kapam. I hope you have a happy rest of your evening, even though it sounds very stressful. Look, I did it. I lifted someone. I have a hot water bottle again. That's heavy. That counts, right? This is the weight of a small person. Like a child. A really light child. Probably. Somewhere. I lifted a person. If this had a face, it would count. It's kind of warm as well. So, you know, there you go. I did it. Mentally, you guys are great. I don't mean that, but I still did it. So there you are. I did it. I'm so good at this. Today's been a mess. My day began basically yesterday. You know, I probably should do it in chronological order, but there was such a funny thing that happened to me like 10 minutes ago. I really wanted to. Yeah, I'm going to talk about that now. Basically, I was really rushing before the stream today because I made an absolutely terrible decision to watch a movie before the stream, fully well knowing, we'll go with it, that it was gonna leave me like 20 minutes to get ready for stream, also knowing that I hadn't eaten dinner yet. So this was a mistake on my behalf, okay? I left myself a very short amount of time to get ready for stream. I left myself 25 minutes to eat, get dressed, sort everything out, make my food, just to add to that, and like do everything and not have it be the most chaotic thing ever. It was the most chaotic thing ever. I finished my movie, ran downstairs into the kitchen. I made myself really simple food. I ate it really quick. Well, that's a lie. I ate it while I was sat at my desk setting my stream up. And when I realized I'd fucked my background up and I had to close my door. And basically, my door's always open in the day. I exist with my door open constantly. The only time it gets shut is when I am streaming or if I'm on a call with my friends. That is the only time my bedroom door is shut, right? When I'm sleeping, during the day, it is open constantly. It's just always open because it doesn't weird me out at all. I know that does sound weird, and I understand some people are like heavily against having your door open, but the way that my room is positioned, it's not like a scary thing. Sleeping with my bedroom door open is not creepy. Like sleeping with my duvet cover on, oh fuck that, you know what I mean? That's weird, but sleeping with my bedroom door open, I've gotten so used to it now that it's just constantly open, right? So I was going to shut my door and I like kicked the doorstop out and I walked out into the corridor to put something into the corridor, and as I turn around to re-enter my room again, I forgot that I had shut my door or was in the process of shutting my door. So in the rush of getting ready for stream, right, in the absolute chaos that was me trying to get ready for stream, I smacked into my door. Full on. No hesitation, absolutely, bum, straight into the door. So that was, that was a good start. And I've never done something like that before, and it really caught me off guard. I wasn't ready to smack face first into my door, but that's exactly what I did. So that was a fun little before stream. But anyway, we'll go into the weekend because that is substantially less exciting. Oh my god, no, we're going on to Friday. I didn't go live on Friday, did I? Friday, I had college. I woke up, I walked to college. All was fine and dandy. It was really cold though. It has gotten like substantially colder in like a day in the UK, and obviously because it's snowing and shit like that, but it's gotten like ballistically cold. I think that's a word you can use to describe the weather. Ballistically cold. We'll go with it. It's freezing. It is so cold outside. So walking to college was freezing and not very fun, but it was okay. I walked and I took it in my strides, and then I got to college and we basically had, I honestly think I had one of the most boring days I've ever had in college ever on Friday, because we're doing a group project and he was just expecting us to do some like random bullshit in the library. I think I spent maybe a good like hour and 15 minutes of my 3-hour lesson that day in the library, not like reading, looking for pictures, which you'd think would be relatively easy, okay? Like, not the whole library is full of books with just words in it. This was really difficult. Okay, I was trying to find pictures of plants and pictures of like a forest and pictures of like nature related things. Honestly, looked for an hour and quarter, however the fuck long that is, hour and 15 minutes, found nothing that I needed at all. And my teacher was really annoyed at us all because we were like, there's nothing in the library. I was in the biology section, I was in the photography section, I was in the fucking, I was looking through like every single book possible, and they were either just in black and white they had no pictures, or the pictures were just irrelevant. So that was a really fun day, and he was really annoyed at us. And honestly, we did literally nothing else that day, and that doesn't really make sense time-wise, but that's not important. Then I had tutor, we talked about drugs and alcohol, which was really fun and interesting. And then I went home, and I was gonna go to my dad's, but I didn't end up going to my dad's, so I watched movies. I've made it my life goal recently. Sorry, there's like a piece of plastic in my jumper, and it's really annoying me. It's literally just like a tiny little piece of plastic. I want to get it off, but I can't. It's quite an inconvenient place for a bit of plastic. How the fuck do I get this off by myself? It's really annoying me. I keep feeling it on my arm. I can't get it off though. It's like, I can't, I'll show it to you if I can fucking find it. You see? There's a tiny label in it. I can't get it off. Fuck, shit. No. Oh, this is gonna really bother me. What do I do? What do I do? Hi, Mango! Welcome on in. I've got a label in my jumper and I can't get it off. Happy Monday, Mango. It's genuinely stuck. This is gonna really bother me. I'll do it like this. I can't get it off. Does anyone have any advice for me right now? Because this is genuinely really uncomfortable, and I don't know how to go about. I've never had this problem in my life. You know what? I'm just gonna have to cope and pretend like it's not there. Let's just hope it doesn't touch me very much. But yeah. I got home. I made it my life mission recently because I, as some of you may know, have not watched literally any movies in existence. You can make as many references to me as you want about movies or TV shows, and I will most likely, like 9 times out of 10, just not see. Had the first December mock today. Oh, Christ. Oh, no. How did that go, Mango? Really good? Yeah, really, really well. I'm so thankful that my course no longer has exams in it. My course is all coursework based. Thank the Lord Jesus Christ above for that, because I think I would cry. I don't think I could deal with any more exams. I would fail all of my A-levels. My singular A-level. I would still fail it though. But yeah, I made it my goal in life to watch more movies. It was alright. Well, at least it wasn't bad then. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Not ideal though, is it? Yeah, I always hear people talk about how bad the December mocks are, and I sit there and I go, ha ha ha, you fool. No, I don't. I feel really bad. Got one tomorrow and one on Friday. Never ends, does it? Never ends. Christ. If you got one like that's a lot. Are they all different subjects, or is it all one subject? Because if it's all different subjects, I wish you the best of luck, my friend. That sounds very overwhelming. I was going to say underwhelming then. Didn't mean to say that. Overwhelming. I hope you're okay. But yeah, so I made it my goal to watch more movies, and I did ask you guys for suggestions. I'll be honest, have not watched a single one of the movies you suggested, because okay, you know what, I don't want to watch movies you suggest, because okay, I don't need to explain myself. So I've been watching my own movies that I've been suggesting myself, and they've all been rom-coms, every single one of them, without fail, every single one. I've got a list on my notes app of all of the rom-coms that I want to get through. Yes, I'm becoming a stereotype. Oh, suck my dick. Honestly, I don't even care. I've been having the most joyous time in my life, because the thing is, right, I don't like movies in many ways. they're too long. I don't have the patience. But also, I get really stressed, okay? I get really incredibly stressed when I watch movies. Psychology was today, geography tomorrow, and sociology on Friday, plus EPQ during Christmas holidays. That is a trio and a half, Mango. That is a trio and a half to get done. I did psychology A-level for a slight bit, and then I dropped it. I dropped out of the college. So fuck me. I hope you're gay. That is a hefty 3 subjects you've got going on there, especially like in such subsequential. Is that the word I'm going for? They're in order and they're all together. That's what I'm trying to go for. That is a lot. I hope you're doing okay. But yeah, so I've got my little list. Psychology is depressing. I found it really interesting. It was one of the only A-levels that I actually enjoyed pursuing in college, mainly because my class was really nice. I'll be honest, I think that was mainly the reason I liked it. But like, at least it was relatively interesting. I don't know if I ever got into like the worst subjects, because all we did was like, I don't even remember what we did. We did like conformity. We did one about the brain and the different stores, multi-store memory model, or whatever the fuck it's called. And then we did one about mothers. Or attachment. That was it. Attachment. That's what we did. Attachment. That's it. I remember now. I'm getting there. I have no clue what the second topic was called, but they were the 3 that I did before I dropped out. I hate it. No clue why I picked it in the first place. I think it sounds like an interesting course to pick, you know what I mean? Because I had no interest in pursuing. Sorry, I'm putting my necklace on because I realized that I don't have it on right now, and that's gonna really bother me if I don't. But I realized that I didn't really want to do psychology. I think I just picked it because I thought it was interesting, and it is interesting. It's just like very content heavy. There's so much to learn, and there's also just an unnecessarily amount of maths in it. There's too much maths in it. It's hard, and I don't trust you, and I don't want to say that out loud. I don't know, I just don't trust you. Multi-skill model? That's it. Yeah, that one. Finish the other glove? Yes, I did. Look at them. Oh, they're so wonky. They are so wonky. It's unbelievable. They're not even the same height. Don't look at that, though. That's not important. I noticed way too late in the making process that I made them uneven. So I gave up. Layla, welcome on in. Happy Monday. Oh, happy Monday, by the way. It's sad. I don't know if I said it to you. Sorry I haven't been joining. Mid-years have been really annoying. Honestly, do not apologize. Do not apologize, my friend. I hope you're doing well there. Everyone's in exams right now. Everyone is stressing. I've had 3 people come in and just go, oh God, Christ almighty, exams are kicking my fucking ass right now. God, exam season's hitting people. Hope you all are doing okay though. My initial course was law, dropped it for psychology. Probably my biggest regret. That is very frustrating. That is very, very frustrating. I dropped musical performance for psychology, so that was my biggest regret as well, my friend. Oh, it's a joke about this is how much I don't trust you as hard. I hope you realize this. You were just making a joke about French people, and I didn't trust you enough. Mentally, I said the word and it didn't sound wrong. I still don't trust you. You know what I mean? My last exam is on Wednesday. I'm so relieved. Honestly, good luck for that. Good luck. I was just saying how I'm very happy about not having exams anymore for my subject. I had a project that I was supposed to be due tomorrow, but I don't think it is anymore. So we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, so I've made it my goal in life to watch some more movies, and I've got a list on my notes app of like 50 rom-coms to watch. And I'll be honest, I think I've watched like 4 in the past 2 days, which I'm proud of. You have a confession? Confess away, puppy. Confess away. Happy Monday, by the way. It's an Arabic language exam, so it's pretty easy. Well, that's good then. That's good. I'm obsessed with CC for The Sims. Oh, you've fallen down a rabbit hole, puppy. You have fallen. You will not be able to get out. You won't. You're stuck now there. You're stuck. You're not yet. No, that's it now. You are stuck. Good luck. It's not possible. You can't get out once you're in the loophole of being stuck. You can't. It's just not. I wish you good luck. I got stuck in the little Sims CC loophole and I never left. It literally, all I did in that game was decorate people, decorate homes, and then I never played the game ever again. So, good luck! Even the NEA was stressful, considering it's 20% of the final grade. What is an NEA? Nia. What is it? Elaborate on that. I do not understand fancy school words. Have you watched Wednesday? I haven't, no. I've seen loads of stuff about it on my For You page, so I could probably basically tell you the plot of the entire fucking show without having actually ever seen an episode. It looks decent. It looks like it's well shot. It just also looks like, I don't know, it looks like something that I just wouldn't enjoy. It is amazing, watch. Maybe. I like Jenna Ortega a lot. She's very cool. She's a very good actress. But like, I don't know. I'll think about it. I have 162 CC/mods. It's been 3 days since I've started using it. You will never return. You are lost now. I'm trying to think of like good websites for it. There are so many good websites for it. I just used to go on Pinterest. Pinterest is so good for it. That's what I used to use. Yeah, so I'm watching more. I'll go through all of the rom-coms that I've watched recently. I know you guys probably don't give a shit, but I literally don't even care. I've been very invested in this. It just used CurseForge. I did not know about that when I was in my little Sims phase. So good. Thought she was like 14 IRL, but I've seen her in so many movies. She's old. She's at least 20 something. Yeah, she looks really young, but she's definitely not. I thought she was really young as well, but she is not. Oh my god, I keep going on settings and not my notes app, and it's really annoying me. Sorry, this was really fucking me over. Right, the rom-coms that I've watched recently, I watched on Friday, all over my For You page. I'll be honest, most of my For You page right now is crocheting or rom-com suggestions, and that is it. That is literally it, and you can tell a lot about who I am as a person through that. And one of the sounds was, and other girls dream that they be best partner at that one, right? And I hadn't seen the movie, and I was like, I want to see the movie. It looks like a good movie. So I watched How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. Honestly, I actually really enjoyed that one. I thought I'd hate it. I thought it'd be really awkward and uncomfortable. I actually didn't hate it that much. The characters, very flawed, should not have ended up together. However, that's not the point of a rom-com, is it? So I thoroughly enjoyed that one. I liked it. I enjoyed it. The day I remember her being stuck in the middle of like 6... Hang on. Oh, the show. Okay, I've got it now. I got it like 6-ish years ago. I don't know that show. So that took me a minute there. I was like, what the hell are you guys talking about? And then I used context clues. I get it now. It's like in the middle was my shit in primary school. I don't know what that is. Am I supposed to know what that is? What is stuck in the middle? I'm guessing, I'm gathering that she's in it, but what is stuck in the middle? What is it? I feel like I should know this. What is it? I'll look it up, don't worry. What is it? What channel was it on? It's American? That's why I don't know what it is. Was it on Disney? That's why I don't know what it is. I didn't have the Disney Channel when I was a kid. I'm very unknowledgeable. The only Disney things I watched when I was a kid was High School Musical, all of them collectively. But that was the only important stuff in my opinion, anyway. So, but yeah, I haven't seen that. Non-examined assessment. Essay on gentrification took me 3 days, including one without sleep to finish. It was 34 pages long. Wow. Christ. That is upsetting. That is upsetting. How did you survive? How did you come out of that experience alive? I remember I had a 2-day long criminology exam and I genuinely was shattered. That was one of the last things I ever did in college. I don't know, I probably would have spoken about this on stream at the time, but during my time at my old college, I had I was obviously in criminology, and the criminology exams, the one that I sat, was like a big old essay with like some practical stuff as well. And it was 8 hours long, I believe, 3 hours one day, 5 hours the other day, and I genuinely, that did like flip the switch of me wanting to leave college. Like, I think that was my last resort. Not even my last resort, my last straw. That was my last straw. That was it. That was all I could cope with, right? I did those 8 hours of sitting in a silent room typing the whole time, and I dropped out of college. That was my experience with it. I couldn't deal with that shit anymore, honestly. And also that day, I learned that my psychology teacher was leaving. That day was so bad. I literally remember it. I sat 5 hours in an exam room. My entire plan for my exam became null and void because of the topic change. So I had to re-plan everything in the 5 hours. And then I left and someone on my bus was like, hey sugar, our nice psychology teacher's leaving. And we got a really shit psychology teacher, and then I dropped out of college. honestly, it was like a butterfly effect. It went severely downhill. I almost didn't. I started hallucinating the following day. Yeah, no wonder if you didn't sleep. No wonder. Oh my god. Had an argument with the trans favorite Reddit user. Real? As you should. As you should. But yeah, so I've been watching lots of movies. I watched that one. It was good. I'll read the other ones. I watched, what the fuck other ones? Honestly, it doesn't even look like I've really watched that many. Oh, I watched About Time. I don't know if that counts. Man Gone? Bye, Mango. I watched About Time. I don't know if it counts, but it's a really good film about a man who can time travel. Honestly, again, kind of a flawed film, if you think about it, but so are all of them. And then I watched 27 Dresses this morning. I watched, what the fuck one did I watch just now? Oh, I watched Love Rosie 2 seconds before the stream, and then I watched 13 Going on 30 yesterday. So I've been keeping this up. This is the only thing I'm committed to right now. Honestly, I was very, very willing to just like to just postpone my stream if this movie was longer. Like, I was just gonna say, hey guys, no, I'm watching a rom-com, and I refuse. So luckily it was short, so it's okay, but I'm very committed to watching these. I've been quite enjoying myself. They're movies where I have to physically walk away from the screen. That, you know, it's a good movie when you have to physically get up and walk. That's how I rate my movies. If I'm walking away from my screen because of a scene, you've got a good movie in your hands. You've got an excellent movie on your hands. I had to physically get up and walk. You know what I mean? Hi Jax, welcome on in, happy Monday. Yeah, the movie that I just watched, Love Rosie, it got that frustrating to me that I had to get up and walk the fuck away from my screen. So, it's a good movie, I suggest it. It also made me cry. And so did, like, all of the fucking other ones as well. So, been watching lots of movies, keeping my list up, really good at this. They're all rom-coms, so it doesn't really count. I'm getting really knowledgeable on one genre of movies, then maybe I'll reach out, but I doubt that I will. So yeah, I spent my Friday evening finishing this glove, whichever the one I hadn't finished. Finishing the glove, I sewed it wrong, I had to re-sew it on Saturday morning because I fucked it up. But I finished it all. It took me 2 hours to do this bit alone. Longer than that, actually. It took me longer than 2 hours to just make this bit here. That's fucking stupid, isn't it? That is so dumb. It took me 2 whole hours. I finished it at like 10 o'clock at night, and then I sewed it together, and I genuinely was losing my mind a little bit. Rom-coms? Yes. My new favorite genre. Are you just a little emotional? No, they were sad. Their dad died in both movies, right? Come on, that's a sad thing. I wasn't crying at the love. I wasn't going, oh, look at the love. This is so nice. No, I was crying at their dads dying. It's a real theme in rom-com. It's for just their dads to die. It's happened twice in a movie. How? Like, why has this become a theme? I was upset, okay? Leave me alone. It was sad. Right? Fuck off, man. But I wasn't crying at the love. Why would I cry at the love? Tried to crochet once and crocheted my shirt with the thing. I was crocheting accidentally. Uh-ohs. Uh-ohs. I mean, it's a little accessory. I was trying to crochet a flower the other day, and I genuinely nearly cried. It was the most frustrating experience of my life. So I gave up. Anyway, I haven't crocheted anything else. That's a lie. I started making a hat yesterday to match my gloves, and then I ran out of wool, and I got really frustrated. I literally need to walk down the road to go and get more, so, I could have just easily done that today, but I chose not to. So that's my own problem, really. But I got about halfway through with the hat, and then I ran out of wool. Anyway, so yeah, I made it my goal to watch more movies, and I've been doing really good. Oh, the glove's warm. I mean, no, not really. They warm my palms and this part, the back of my hand. But like, if you think about it, that's never really the part that needs to be warmed. Like, when you're out and about, okay, I wear quite oversized clothes, so my jumper sleeves, they're already kind of like this, right? Like, the problem isn't the palms in this case, is it? This is the problem area still. So if I'm wearing a jumper like this and I'm wearing the gloves, I've just double layered my hands up. And I have quite warm hands anyway. So no, they're not. They're just more for aesthetic purposes. They don't really work. They're more like the hole in the sleeve. Yeah, they are. But they look cool, so I feel quite festive in them. Wear gloves under it then. I don't have gloves, which is why I made these. Me and my dad were talking about this in the car. If I just make like little like a little hand pocket for my hands over the top, then they could be more functional. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna freeze my hands off, because I can just walk like this, right? I'll just walk like this, or like just like that. I walk like that, you know what I mean? I walk like this. Problem solved. My thumbs might be cold, but at least my hands won't be. I haven't, to be honest, haven't really faced that problem too much. I don't really care if I get cold hands, because like, you know what I mean? One time before college, my jaw got so cold when I was walking into school, because I have no way to warm my face, right? It just is kind of cold. I don't have like a scarf or anything like that to make a balaclava. What an excellent coincidence. I should. I don't think I'd suit one. My head is massive. I think I'd look really fucking dumb in a balaclava. I think I'd look like an idiot. So I probably won't wear a mask. That's probably a good idea. I'll just freeze. To be honest, the cold doesn't really bother me too much, but it bothered me this time because I was walking into college and I got home in I didn't get home. I got to college and I tried to smile, and I think my jaw was in like excruciating amounts of pain because of how cold it got. And I got like fucking lockjaw or something like that. I was just trying to be all positive and happy, and I was sat there like, my jaw is literally in the most amount of pain right now. I think I was just stood in the corridor like this for like 10 minutes trying to warm my jaw up. I was so cold. My jaw was so cold. You look so funny in one. Do it. I genuinely do refuse. I'm not wearing a balaclava. Wearing a hat is pushing me to my limits, okay? Having it be like, no, that's not happening. My head is like weirdly square, but also very circular. Do it for the vine. I ain't gonna do it, okay? I genuinely refuse. I couldn't, right? I'd rather, no, it's not happening, it's not. But yeah, so, I don't really know how we got onto this topic. My gloves being warm. They're not really warm, but they look aesthetically pleasing. Oh look, I'll show you the hat that I'm making. What hats do you wear? None. I wear my one hat that I made, and that's it. That is the only hat that I wear. And even then, I don't wear it in public very much. Or like, I don't wear it to college at all. Like, no one's seen me in this hat in college, ever. Like, I don't dislike the hat, but no one has ever seen me wear it in my college because I refuse to wear it basically just around people, which I don't really think works. So this is the hat that I'm making now to match my gloves. It's a headband. Currently, it looks like a headband. But I think I'm slaying a little bit. I think I'm thoroughly slaying. It's just a headband for now because I ran out of wool. This is the only amount of wool I have left, and I reckon that will get me like 2 more rows. So I thought I'd just save it for another day. Make a Shrek balaclava. I think that would look really nice, actually. Yeah, I think that would look really nice. But plan is match. I'll make a star and I'll put it on my head, and I'll have a hat. I'll be honest, I made it a bit small, but it was too big to start, so, you know, it's problems, innit? So yeah, there you go, that's gonna be the hat whenever I fucking finish it. Never really, probably. I started another project today as well, and I've got to make my younger brother a pair of gloves for Christmas. I've realised I haven't thought about Christmas presents for people. I have very poor... I'm not bad at gift giving. My family is very difficult to buy it for. I just don't ever know what to get them, like ever. And I don't want to get them really boring things. Like, yeah, sure, I can get my dad a fucking mug and go, Merry Christmas, Father. Here's a mug. But that feels like the most ingenuine thing in the world, because it is ingenuine. I'm just going, here's a mug I enjoy. You know what I mean? I'm really bad at buying gifts for people. I just don't know what they'd want. So I always resort to just making things. Like, as much as I'm making my life incredibly difficult by rushing, like, what, 2 weeks? 1 week before Christmas? How the fuck long it is? 2 weeks now, right? I'm gonna have to make so many things in 2 weeks. I'm gonna have to paint shit, I'm gonna have to make shit, and I'm gonna be rushing the fuck out of everything. So that's gonna be really fun. I never get anyone anything. Last year was the first year I actually got people stuff for Christmas, and I really enjoyed it because I like doing the wrapping up. I really like wrapping Christmas presents. I'm piss poor at it, and I always find a way to injure myself. However, it's quite like a therapeutic experience. Apart from the injuries, that's not the therapeutic part. Well, I think I told you guys about the time I ripped my lip skin off with a tape. There's video evidence of it. It's on my TikTok somewhere. Ripped my lip up with tape because I was resting the tape on my lip, and then I went like that by accident. When I was going to put it on the present, I bled everywhere. It was really fun. It was awesome and cool. I didn't even notice so until there was blood all over the presents and I had to restart. Thank you. It was delayed. You saw that TikTok? Yeah. It was fun, right? I posted it really late because and I edited it and then I was like, oh, well, I post this. And then I did. My family were like, thinking stuff is hard. That's all by airing it. That feels logical though. I know it doesn't seem as fun, but that feels logical. I went and asked my mum. I was like, Mum, what do you want for Christmas? And she went, I don't know. And I went, well, that's so helpful. So my Christmas gift is babysitting on New Year's Eve, which honestly is barely even a Christmas present. Because I had no other plans for New Year's Eve. So it's basically, Sugar, just come sit in the house. Which, like, I was already gonna do that. That was already my plan. So that's my Christmas gift. Do what I already had planned on New Year's Eve. You post on TikTok again? No, not really. I posted the day before yesterday and the day before that, maybe. Not really, no, but I plan to because I need to start editing shit again. It's just, it takes so long and I genuinely do not have the time right now. Why not just ask them? Because then you like ruin the surprise. You know what I mean? If they say don't know, don't get them anything. I mean, that is a logical plan. But like, if everyone's a surprise, everyone's a surprise. I tried to like secretly slide into the conversation between my older sibling what they wanted. I was like, oh my god, yeah, so what are your favorite Pokemon, in some random conversation, right? And they said, and they have the most obscure favorite Pokemon in the world. I was just gonna get them like a Funko Pop or something like that, like something cool for their room. They have the most obscure Pokemon ever. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I found the pattern to crochet one of them, so if I can be bothered, I may crochet it. If I can be bothered. That is a big word. What Pokemon? One called Sudowoodo, it's like a tree, and then another one called Sableye, which is they're cool Pokemon, but like, come on, ring any bells? Because they don't to fucking me, right? Like I didn't have a clue what either of these were. Wow, I ruined the surprise. Nobody care. I care though. I care. I quite like seeing people's, oh my god, I like this present. You know what I mean? I quite like people's reactions. I'm a big fan of gift giving. I love gift giving so much. I find immense joy out of it. Anything I can just make someone and hand it to people, I will instantly do, right? Like I will instantly make someone a bracelet after like weeks of knowing them, just because I'm like, here, have this. Please have it now. Like, just without, it's my instinct to just make people things, and I don't know where it has come from, but I would just instantly give people things. I would just go, here, have now, this yours, that. Yeah, that's how I exist. That is what I do. I love giving people gifts, so I don't want to ruin the surprise. It annoys me. It really angers me. You wouldn't know because you're not a gamer. Oh, I'm so sorry. To be honest, they were both part of my main six. Oh, you guys are so alike. I mean, 99% of the time, my reactions are way overplayed or forced. Same, but I think that's not a normal thing. I know we're all agreeing to this right now, right, guys? But I don't think that's a normal thing. I don't think you have to fake... I actively say this to my parents. I'm like, I do really like the presents that you've given me. I just genuinely... I have no clue how to react. Like, I don't know how to react to this. I really like this thing that you've just got me, but I'm not reacting to this thing that I like and enjoy in a way that would look like I like and enjoy it. So I'm now going... Thank you so much, thank you! This is really, oh my god, this is just what I wanted. And it looks really fake, but like that, I don't think that's normal. It is very much, I really don't think it is. I think there's some people out there who don't have to fake reactions for things they enjoy because they enjoy them. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean here? Because even if I have specifically asked for something and someone gets me that specifically asked for thing, I'm still dead behind the eyes, right? Yeah, wow, thank you so much. I really like this, but it doesn't look like I really like this. I'm appreciating it. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? I also don't know how much time to spend on each gift. How much time do you spend on each gift? Especially on birthdays. Birthdays are arguably worse. I just start crying hysterically, over like the smallest amount of kindness. I mean, just an emotional guy. Hey. It's not a bad thing. I'll literally be like, oh my god, thank you. And my family's be like, do you like it? And I'll be like, yeah, move on to the next present. Exactly. Like, I will like it though. I could love something with my whole heart, my entire heart. I could be like, really appreciate this. But like, what do you want me to say, right? Thank you so much. I really like it. Anyway, so like, I don't know what to do. I don't know how long you look at things. Same with cards, right? How long do you look at a card for? I've never known how long you're supposed to look at a card for. Does anyone know how long you're supposed to look at a card for? I have no clue. Birthday cards are a mystery to me. You open it, you read it, it's got like 4 words in it. What do you do after that? Just read the fucking card? Yeah, but then it looks like you're not appreciating the card, especially if there's money in it, okay? If there's money in a card, you open the card, you take the money, you take 2 seconds and you fuck the card off. I feel like the worst person in the world. I feel like the worst person in the world. I'm acting like they've written a whole dictionary in this card before I do anything. I go, oh, wow, thank you so... Oh, and money? I didn't see that. That's so strange. Thank you so much for the card, though. I'll pop this one right on the table there. Like, I genuinely, I feel like I don't know how long to look at a card for. What's an appropriate amount of time? Because there's only so many things you can do. Dear Sugar, happy birthday from John. Or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, there's only so much I can pretend to read, right? There's only so much I can pretend to read. Bang, bang, just fucking read the card, then throw it, and then count the money. If there's money, I will literally grab the money and read the card and throw it. Wow. You're the worst person in the world. I don't know, I just feel really guilty. I just feel really bad. You have to laugh out loud at the card regardless, even if it's bad news. I'm so sorry. Is that just like confessing awful things? You go, ha ha ha! That was a good one. And then you just put it away? Well, yeah, sure, why not? I think that's a good plan. I'll start doing that. I have no clue how long you're supposed to read cards for. I still haven't learned that, though. I don't think I ever will learn that. I also don't think I'll ever learn how long to take to look at a present, either. This is a real big dilemma to me, and it has happened to probably every single year of my life. I sit there, I go, look at this really cool present. Do you keep looking and look at it for a while, and then go on to the next one? Or you just go on to the next one? I feel like I shouldn't be overthinking these things, but I do it every single time, and I know for a fact that I do, because it just happens. Your fake laughs if the fakest laugh going, ha ha ha! What do you mean? It's really real. I fake laugh a lot, so you probably wouldn't be able to tell if I was fake laughing. It's the good thing. That was a purposely fake laugh. The other real ones, well, you would never know. Okay, off topic, but my Sims thinks her fiance is very unattractive. Uh-oh. Well, hey, what? Not their fault, is it? It's not their fault. You're definitely overthinking? Oh, I know for a fact that I am, but it's gonna continue. It will continue, probably forever. Anyway, I have no clue how we got onto this. How did we get onto this? Anyone remember? Oh yeah, buying presents for people. I bought none, and all I know is that I need to make my younger brother a pair of gloves. Also, his pair of gloves is so specific. I needed today to go out and get orange wool, and also the wool for my hat. I didn't, right? He wants half of his glove to be red, half of his glove to be orange, and then it have a smiley face on it. I don't even think I am. I don't even think I am. But what the hell? Whoa now. Slow the fuck down. What? I said I could do that. Look at mine. They're lopsided and shit. He's probably already outgrown them. Exactly, man. I don't know. I'm gonna make them because he wants them, and it will take mine if he doesn't. But like, right, what a specific request for gloves. I'm gonna do it because I'm his sister, but and what is this? So yeah, that's my plan for eventually. But yeah, so I went to my dad's house on Saturday. I didn't really remember any of Saturday. I feel like I didn't do anything. I sat in the front room a lot. That's all I remember doing. So it was a really productive, awesome day. And then it snowed briefly, and I looked out my window for a bit. Sugar, after randomly muting. What? No. Hey now. Don't say that. Oh yeah, it snowed. Funny that, isn't it? No wonder the stream title is really aggressive and in full capital letters. I wonder what that means. I would never know. You muted for a sec? You did mute for a sec? I don't know if Sure, fine. I don't even know what my mute button is. I know it's this one. Like, I don't know how to undo the mute button. Like, my mute button currently is my left fucking, like, arrow key button, which seems flawed because I've never set it to that before. It's supposed to be for... It fucking fucking is 4, but it's 2 buttons, and I don't understand why it's connected to 4 and another button. So I apologize if I accidentally mute. It's not my fault. Yeah, it's set to 4. So when the fuck am I ever using 4 on the number pad? Because I've got a really shit keyboard, okay? Like, I don't ever randomly click those buttons. I don't get it. I don't know. I have no clue. I honestly don't know. But yeah, it snowed briefly, like that much, but that is more than enough, okay? I made a snowball and I threw it on the ground, and that is all I needed to do, and my joy was there. Joy was there. I love joy. It was there. I had a lovely time. It snowed a lot for you? Oh, well, lucky you. It snowed for an hour at fucking like 5 o'clock in the morning, and I missed it, and I woke up and I looked out my window and I went, wow, this looks pretty, and then I fell asleep. And it was still down when I woke up, and I went out in the garden with my dog for a bit, and I was just showing her the snow, and I was very tempted to throw a snowball at her because she would look really funny when the snow got on her, but I didn't because I was a nice person. But it was very tempting. I wasn't gonna aggressively throw a snowball at her. I just wanted to see how she reacted, but I didn't commit to it. I threw it on the ground instead. I was very close to just throwing a snowball at my dog though, because it would have been very funny, but I didn't. I held myself back. It didn't snow at all for me. Oh, that's upsetting. It only snowed a little bit, but it did look really nice. Like a lot. Yeah, some people have gotten really lucky. We have barely any snow, and it just hasn't snowed since. It's just kind of been cold again. So, and it's not like scheduled to snow either. So lucky you, decided. You should count yourself lucky. I really wanted more. I missed it when it was actually like falling down, and I was so annoyed. But oh well. Oh well, another time. It's fucking cold enough to probably snow again, so we'll wait and see. But it looked really cool, and I spent the whole of Saturday babysitting. I got woke up by my younger brother coming into my room. Then my other younger brother came into my room with a massive dog toy, like a plush of a dog, which is huge. It's bigger than him. And they both jumped onto my bed. And then my fucking bull mastiff jumped onto my bed as well. My human-sized dog also jumped onto my bed. So at this point, I had just woken up, right? Just opened my eyes. Crack of fucking dawn, right? Just opened my eyes. I had 2 children and basically 2 dogs as a fucking alarm clock. And I just got crushed, basically, is what happened. I got crushed, and it woke me the fuck up instantly. And for the rest of the day, I was just kind of doing stuff with my younger brother. Oh my god, no, I went downstairs. And my parents were upstairs doing something. I think one of them was like, I don't know, they went downstairs with me. But I came downstairs with my 2 younger brothers. And my younger brother decided that he wanted a drink. My other younger brother decided that he was just going to try and follow me around. I was trying to make myself some breakfast, right? I had the kettle on. I had my toast in the toaster. Okay. I had my toast in the toaster and I had the kettle on, and I was just trying to make myself some breakfast. My younger brother was following me around, trying to get me to go and sit down with him, because I put a TV show on for him to sit and watch, and he would refuse to sit by himself. So I sat him down, and I went, just sit and watch this. Wow, look, that's so cool. So I went back into the kitchen. My other younger brother was like, please, can I have a drink? I was like, yeah, sure. There were no cups clean, so I cleaned up a cup for myself to have a cup of tea. Then I gave it to him. He filled it out with water. He then tried to get the ice out, and he was smashing the ice against the floor, right? And then my other younger brother spilt loads of water on the floor because he also wanted a drink. So I got him a drink. I went and sat him back down again. And then my younger brother, I came back into the kitchen. My younger brother had dropped the entire bag of ice all over the floor. Every single ice cube onto the floor. Literally, basically, I was also, while this was happening, my dog wanted to go outside. So I was sat there juggling 3 cups full of water on the floor, my younger brother following me, my other younger brother wanting to make an ice slushy at fucking 9 o'clock in the morning, and my dog barking at the door to get out. And I was sat there like, I'm never becoming a mum. I'm sorry, I'm not doing this. This put me off for life. If this is going to be my every single day morning one day, I'm not doing it. I cannot put myself through this. I nearly had a breakdown. There was ice all over the floor. We have wooden floors that were going to like get fucked up by the water. And I sat there like, oh my Christ, I actually might cry in a second. All while not having eaten or drank anything and woken up 2 seconds ago. So my younger brother, he broke the bag of ice. Then he did that thing where you just shove something in a cupboard and make it someone else's problem. You know that thing? Like if you put something in a cupboard and it starts to fall out and you just shut the door really quick and go, it's someone else's problem now, and then the next person who opens it gets like things toppled on them. He did that, but with a whole bag of ice. He broke the bag of ice. He put the bag of ice in the freezer. He shut the door really quick. And he went, sugar, I did something. And I went, what have you done? And he went, we've had an accident with the ice. And I went, okay. And I opened the fucking freezer door and an entire bag of ice fell onto the floor. So I had to sit there, freezing my hands off, putting all the ice back in the bag. I genuinely, there was ice melting all over the floor. My younger brother was trying to like follow me around. My dogs was sat there like trying to get in the, I couldn't do it. And then I sat them both down. I gave them both a biscuit and they went and sat down for 2 seconds. And my dad came downstairs. He was like, "Hi, sugar, good morning." I was like, "Hi, hello, hi, good morning, hi." And he went, "You weren't really awoken. You were really awoken this morning." I went, "Yeah, there was a whole bag of ice on the floor 2 minutes ago, and you can't even tell." I had cleaned it all up by that point. All of it was in the bin, in the sink, and I sat there like, "Oh my god." I don't think I can ever become a mother. This put me off for life. Cocomelon viewers, actually not. It was some like. It was a show called The Snail and the Whale. At least he can talk. He is 7. I would hope he could. The other one was 2 and he was just kind of following me around. So that was really fun. Should have worn your gloves. I should have, but they wouldn't have really helped. They would have just gotten really damp. So I was not wearing my gloves. So yeah, it was really fun. What? That was a good one, it sounded. But yeah, so that happened. And then also, I was showing my younger brother. I was just on my phone, right? And I was editing a TikTok, so I was just looking through all of my like TikTok feed and stuff like that. I'm very self-centered. I wanted to watch it, and my younger brother was sat next to me at the time, the 2-year-old, and he looked at it and he was just really, really enjoying my videos. My younger brother is a Sugar Daisies fan, everybody. He's a massive fan. He was going mama, which is a slightly concerning, but I think he just calls everyone that, so it's all good. He was just kind of pointing and smiling and watching them, and I was like, oh my god, he's my biggest fan. He's a Sugar Daisies enjoyer, because obviously he recognizes me, so he was just sat there watching them. And I was like, God, my content, he should watch my streams. Honestly, I think if I put my streams on for my younger brother, he would be entranced by them. I think I could trap him in watching something for like hours just because it's me. I think I should do it. I think whenever my younger brother starts getting chaotic, I'm just going to put a Sugar Daisy stream on for him. I think he'll enjoy it. I think he'll like it. I think it's a good plan. He seemed to be quite like, he seemed to enjoy them. So I'll let you know how that goes. I don't next weekend. I'm not good at spelling, have you noticed? No, definitely not. So yeah, that was my morning. The rest of it, I just kind of sat and did like some general stuff. I was just sat on the floor. I played Minecraft with my younger brother. And then I went home because it was Sunday. That's so cringy when a random kid calls your mom or dad in the street. I mean, it's slightly awkward, isn't it? You just kind of have to stand there like, right. Yeah, sure, right, yeah, it is really awkward, isn't it? Actually, I take it back. I mean, this is my brother, so like it's not more normal, but he sees me more, so you know, and I'm his only sister, so it like, I guess it can correlate more in his mind, but it still is weird. He doesn't even know my name. I don't think he's ever tried to say my name before. It is quite a complicated name for kids to say. The sh sound is difficult. But yeah, so I came home. I was gonna wash my hair. I didn't wash my hair. I watched a movie. I crocheted my hat. And that is all I did. That is all I did yesterday. And then I went to sleep. I went to sleep really late though, and I don't remember why. I don't think I was doing anything, but I don't remember if I wasn't. I guess I don't know. Oh yeah, I was drawing college stuff. I had to, he doesn't know your name, he's 7, 2-year-old. There's 2 of them. I had to do some of my college project because I hadn't got an idea, right? My idea was to make it so like, obviously I have to make a collage based on autumn. So my idea was to like pull up my bed sheets like this, right? And take a picture of them, and have shit coming out of it. It looked so bad. So I sat on the floor. 2717, you missed one. You missed one. You've missed a child in that sequence. 279 17 21. You missed a child. You've missed a kid there. Yeah, you've missed a kid. You were close though. You were really close. You were really close. Don't worry, but you did miss a kid. We do this every time, guys. It's 4 brothers. Well, 3 and a sibling. Yeah, I do. Yeah, We've been over this many times, I think. So, yeah, there you go. Fellow 4 sibling haver? Yes, You guys know this. I mean, 3 of them are half, 1 of them's whole. So, like, then they're in different households, but like, yes, 4 technically. So yeah, my idea was to do that. and I hated it. So I had a breakdown and I sat on my floor for like 10 minutes, literally just sat there going, oh my god, I'm so stressed right now. I don't know what the fuck to do for college and I have to present it to my class tomorrow. I literally sat there on the floor. I don't think I've ever been more stressed about schoolwork, because obviously I would have had to get up in front of my classmates today and go, hey guys, this is my project, and I did not have an idea. I had to have all of it due in by today and I did not have an idea. So I sat on my floor and I was having a breakdown, and then I decided, I had an epiphany, all of the shit was going to come out of a box instead. So I set up my little setup. I had a black sheet over here. I took loads of pictures. It ended up looking nice. I did a little test collage to look how it was going to look. And all was fine and dandy. Thank fuck. Right? Thank fuck. Oh my god, I was actually about to cry yesterday. I know, but I just forgot. I mean, you don't have to remember. How are you? I'm goodies. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Happy Monday, my friend. I don't think I've ever listened. Well, I mean, I say a lot, so fair enough, honestly. 10 siblings, all of them female. That's my life, everyone. So anyway, I had an epiphany. I would show you my little shit collage that I made yesterday. I made it on Pixar, which was kind of like, felt like I was reverting to some sort of thing from my youth. But this was my general idea. It kind of looks bad. But like, that's the point, right? I did it really shitly, but that was my general idea, and I was gonna do it better on Photoshop because that looks really bad. It do be Ace Day today. Do be Ace Day today. Is it your birthday or is it just Ace Day? I'm gonna guess it's your birthday. Birthday? Happy birthday! Woo! I didn't know if it was your birthday. Woo! Everyone say happy birthday now. All of you. If you don't, you're terrible people. Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Happy birthday to you. I'll drink in a sec. To you. Happy birthday. I'm singing. Happy birthday to you. What, are you drowning me for my birthday? What's this? Happy birthday. Hey, say it again. Come on, don't be awful. Happy birthday to you. Woo! Yeah! Okay, I'll drink now. Christ. Keeping me hydrated for your birthday. Oh my god. I took 4 mouthfuls. Is that enough? That was technically 4. I'll do 5 for luck. 5 for luck. Woo! Birthday! Yeah! Woo-woo! Rasputin for birthday, you should feel honored, Ace. you should feel honored. Lucky you. I bet that's exactly what you wanted. Basically, that 5 shots is 5 shots. There's alcohol in the bottle. Anyway, so there isn't. It's water. I'm not becoming interesting in a day. Right. So yeah, I was really stressed. I did my college work and then I went to bed and I fell asleep and I woke up this morning really early because I was like, okay, I have to go to college and I need to do shit this morning. And I was like, I should probably either wash my hair or straighten it today. So I sat up and I was doing my college work in bed and I got a little message on my phone. It went bing bing and I went, what's this little message that I've received here? My college was cancelled today! Woo woo woo! Yeah! I was so happy. I was so excited. I was so excited. Oh my god. I have never been happier that my college was cancelled. Was it Keen? No. No, it wasn't. I do have to reply to him, but that's not the point. Woo woo woo! Yeah! Why? My teacher's ill, so I shouldn't be celebrating. But like, honestly, thank Christ, I was not ready to present today. I was not ready. I was not. I think I would have cried. Mine was very much open. My teacher was ill, so we shouldn't be celebrating. But I've celebrated now. It's too late. It's getting wild. I know, right? So yeah, my college was cancelled, and I sat there and I went, yes, yes. You know what I mean? Like, fucking Christ, because I was not ready. Ooh, you're presenting? Yeah, oh, yay. I have to show everyone my collage idea, and go, this is it. And that is it. It was supposed to be done by tomorrow. However, if my teacher's ill, I don't think he's going to be in tomorrow. You know what I mean? No one has the flu for a day. Surely he won't be in tomorrow. And it wasn't a case of the college being cancelled and like we did it on a Google Meet or something. It was dead cancelled. It was radio silence the entire day after that. So like, surely he's not in tomorrow. If he is ill, you'd think he wouldn't be, right? You'd think he wouldn't be. I'm really crossing my fingers that he isn't, because if he is, that means we've got like a whole really stressful day of collage making, and I'm not ready for it. Ill or Christmas shopping? Hey, you never know. I think he's probably ill. But yeah, so I really hope he isn't in tomorrow, because if he is in tomorrow, tomorrow is gonna fucking suck. Tomorrow is going to fucking suck so much. If he's in tomorrow, I will bawl my eyes out. He said he'll let us know before 7 in the morning, which I swear if he doesn't, I will actually kill a man, like in a video game. But like he said, he always says that he'll tell us before we all come in. Because every other time he's not been in, he tells us when we're in the fucking college. He said, I'm down with the flu. I'll let you know about tomorrow's lesson before 7 in the morning. If he messages me after I've left my house that he's not in, I will throw a fit, because I would have gotten up so early just for him to not be in. So we'll wait and see. The state of tomorrow's stream depends on whether my teacher is in or not. Did you watch Daz Games Island video? It's so cool. I didn't. It's been popping up on my recommended, but I haven't been watching it. I've been watching too many movies. I've been too busy. It's been movies, Astral Spiff videos. That has been my rotation recently. That is all I've been watching. It's either been rom-coms or speedruns of Five Nights at Freddy's. It's a spectrum, and it's a spectrum I'm ashamed of, quite frankly. I don't think it's a very... Yeah. It's a spectrum that I should not be proud of, I don't think. Actually, I'm 17. That is, yeah. Oh well, I've been watching nothing but police interrogation videos all weekend. Funny enough, I was watching one of them today. I don't remember which one it was. I was watching the one where it was about, I didn't finish it because I started watching a movie. I was watching the one where it's like teen killers when they realize they've been caught. And I watched half of it, and then I got very sidetracked and just went on my phone instead, and then I watched a movie because they keep my attention more. So I started watching that one, but I didn't finish it. But I probably will because it was very interesting. But I haven't finished it yet. So yeah, that's what I've been watching recently. Just 5 Nights at Freddy's speedruns. I'm such a cool person. It's actually incredible. So awesome. But yeah, so what else did I say? Part 2 of Dad Survives. Thing is coming out in like 2 days. Maybe I'll watch the first part so I know what you're talking about. It did look interesting. Were there like 5 of them? I watched that one. It's been popping up on so many people's things. So good. I didn't finish it, but it was very well made. I really appreciate videos like that. It is very well made. But as I said, I didn't finish it, so I can't give my full opinion. Also, I wasn't really paying attention. Oh my god, I forgot to mention this. Okay. So my lesson was cancelled today. I washed my hair. That is literally all I've done all day. But my day has gone wrong in so many ways, and it's deeply upsetting. I broke a guitar string. I snapped my fucking guitar string. I don't have this note anymore. I snapped my guitar string. I can no longer play the high note anymore because it fucking snapped. I got so injured by this. I was start tuning my guitar and I obviously fucked it up a bit, so it snapped the string, and it really hurt my hand. I don't think you'll be able to see. I have that, you probably can't see it properly. There's a tiny little red mark on my hand, right? Where it like physically snapped the fuck into my hand, and I've got cuts all over my hands from it. It hurt like a bitch. it hurt like a bitch. Oh my god, it snapped, and I sat there like, oh wow, okay then, right. This has gone really well. Luckily though, I don't need it to play Blackbird. I mean, I need it to play the proper one, but I don't need it to play the shit version of it. So, fuck you and everything you stand for. It doesn't even matter. Honestly, I was gonna be really upset if I couldn't. See, I don't even need it. I don't need it for the entire song. You don't need this for the shit version of it. So, I'm not gonna fix it for ages, probably, because I have no clue how. I don't have any spare guitar strings. What strings to use? I don't know. I've not changed them since I got the guitar. Nearly 2 years ago now, so I have no clue. I do not know. I've barely touched that fucking guitar, so I genuinely don't know. I'm gonna ask my dad about it because he seems like he'll know. He caught a fish and killed it, which made me a little sad, but you know, a man's gotta eat. Is it literally just him on an island? Is that what the video is? Daz Games on a survival island? Is that what it is? What the fuck, 2-year-old strings? Yeah. I don't know how to maintain a guitar. I don't know if you have to change them or anything. My ukulele strings have been like that since year 7. I've not changed my ukulele strings since year 7. I don't know if I'm supposed to maintain string instruments. I change my strings like every 2 months. Yeah. This was probably a long time coming for the whole snapping of my guitar string. So, yeah, there's a difference between nylon and steel. Yeah, I mean, definitely. Is it nylon? Is what nylon? What, my ukulele? I don't know. I have no clue. Probably, if is that what you're mentioning. I think that's like plastic, and this one's metal. In my shit description of my instruments, I don't know how to take care of any of them. So yeah, my guitar string's snapped, which is unfortunate, but one of the only 2 songs I know how to play doesn't need that one. So I probably won't fix it for ages now, out of pure stubbornness. But that happened today. None of you guys were here. I walked into a door before the stream. I told this story. I don't think any of you guys were present for it. I walked into the door. I walked full face into my fucking door earlier on. Literally 5 minutes before 5 minutes before the stream, my door was shut. I walked into it. Full force, no hesitation, into my door. And it was very funny. It was hilarious. It was very, very funny. It made me laugh a lot. It pumped me up for the stream, honestly. Smacked back into reality quite physically, because I smack banged into my fucking door. Full force. Physical recoil was there because of how fast I walked into my door. I was rushing a lot before the stream. That did not help in the slightest. Did you leave a face imprint? It would not shock me if I did, because it was fast. It was no hesitation, right? I was on a mission because I was doing shit before the stream and just collided with it like a fucking cartoon, right? It was very funny though. So my day's been a mess. Like, absolutely, it's been a mess. I don't know if I'm in college tomorrow though. That's all I'm stressing about, because like, I haven't really gotten myself mentally prepared for college tomorrow, or physically prepared. I've not done any of the work. I probably should have spent today doing missed out college work. I have not done that. I literally sat and watched a rom-com and crocheted, and I don't even know how half of the day have passed. I want a cat so bad. No, I quite like cats now. I used to be a cat not enjoyer. I'm an enjoyer of cats now. I do understand that. They are quite little sweet things. Hey, don't boo the cats. I mean, you're fully in your right to. But like, I quite like them. I don't like them more than dogs. I'll never like them more than dogs. I don't think I ever could. But cats just seem quite peaceful and funny looking. Depends what cat though. If it's really aggro, then yeah, I'm not a fan of the cats that just like, I mean, most cats, if not like all cats, are like very temperamental and will just switch up on you whatever the fuck they want. But like, some cats are chill and nice. Some, keyword some. So, I'll enjoy a cat if we get one. I think we're supposed to be getting a cat, me and my family, but I don't know. I hope we do. It will look cute in my background. Oh, we can give it a nickname. We can give it a stream nickname. We'll figure that out when it comes to it, because I don't even know if we're getting a cat yet. But I hope we do, because then I'll have an animal. I want an animal at my mum's house. I've never had an animal at my mum's house before. I think it'd be quite fun. I wanted a dog. I'll be honest. I really wanted a dog. I did not want a cat. I wanted a dog. I really just wanted a nice little dog. However, I don't think any of us have the patience to look after a dog, because none of us have like the time to walk it or anything like that. And cats are like, they're high maintenance, but they're less high maintenance than dogs. The 9 out of 10 interactions with cats, I've been clawed. Yeah, same. But like, they don't mean it. Yeah, okay, well, yeah, but like, you can stab someone and say you don't mean it, and you know what I mean? They're just cute little blobs with sharp ass fucking claws, right? My dogs don't really scratch me that much. That's a lie. They really do, but they don't. Theirs is unintentional. They're just heavy and they don't understand their weight. They don't go like this. They don't go like this. They do go like that, but not like out of anger, out of love. My dog does that so I can hold her arm. My dogs have very specific ways that they want to be pet. They're very specific dogs. My shed likes to be pet right here on his head, and he will move his head around if you try and pet him anywhere else but here on his head, right in the center of his fucking skull. You can fit your whole hand on the top of my dog's skull. So right here, comfortably on his head. That's where Shed likes to be pet. Veranda, she will fucking hit you like this until you physically hold her arm like she's a human and you're holding hands with her. She will not stop hitting you until you do this. She will hit, even if you pet her anywhere else, she will just hit you. She will just smack the fuck out of you until you grab her arm and hold her like this. Then she will let you do whatever. Then she'll happily just be pet. But until you hold her hand like this, she will not fucking stop. So that's how my dogs like to be pet. I know you guys will use this information for good one day. Cats are affectionate assholes. They are. They're friendly when they want to be. Boundaries. Cats have boundaries. Dogs barely do. Cats will do that if you annoy it. Don't annoy it and you won't get scratched. I mean, that's true. They have boundaries. You know what I mean? It is a bit of a red flag if people, like, genuinely hate cats. I've already heard that. Veranda is so cool. Veranda is so cool. She's awesome. We're such a good duo. Me and her, we're the duo. We're the best duo in the world. Me and her, she's really something. She's really something. She smashed a plate. That's what happened. She smashed a plate when I was at my dad's house. There was a fucking crust from toast on a plate, and she knocked the plate on the floor, and she smashed it all over the floor, everywhere, because she was trying to get fucking toast off of it. She's a pig. She's so food driven, it is insane. She is the most food driven dog you will ever meet. She will ditch anyone's life for food. She will do it. She has no fear. So she's lovely, but if you've got food and versus like a pet, she will go for the food every single day. Without fail, without hesitation, she will go for the food. Like with my experience with cats, I get scratched at first, but then they're cool when I've been around for a little bit. It's just the like getting comfortable. It's just the chilling out with a cat. As long as you don't go and invade their space, they're usually quite chill. My dog jumps up at me and is able to lick my chin at most. And most times I really like hugs, but she does it in the worst time sometimes. My dog constantly does it. And also, I've got a very needy younger brother now. My brother has become like, he's not very, I would say he is quite attached to me. Whenever I go around there, he's just constantly sat next to me, literally doing anything. If he has food, he will take his plate and he'll walk over and he'll give me the food. He'll sit next to me and then I'll give him the food back. He's constantly sat next to me when I'm around him, right? Also, my dog is though. So I get to my dad's house, I picked up my younger brother, I take him over to sit down on the sofa, my dog comes and sits on top of me, my younger brother sits on me, and then my other dog comes and just bombards me, so I literally just get surrounded by people and dogs as soon as I walk into that house. There's always someone sat just right next to me. It's great. I love it so much. It's really awesome. Do you see my dog in the bandana? I did see your dog in the bandana. It looks quite funny. I like dogs wearing clothes. They always look really silly. My dogs couldn't wear any clothes. Actually, I got my dog to wear my glasses once and she looked quite cool. She took them off pretty much instantly, but she did look really funny for a bit. She's very patient. She doesn't really give a shit. My dog literally, as long as you're petting her and giving her attention, she doesn't give a shit. So I just put things on her head and it looks really funny. I like really small cats wearing socks. It was quite funny. That is just animals wearing clothes is just always a cute little concept. I quite like it. Anyway, I'm gonna see how we got onto this. The dogs, they're cool little animals, and cats as well. We have stick bugs at my mum's house, and recently the stick bugs have mated. I am not involved in these stick bugs at all. I would just like to express this, but we had they haven't mated. They just gave birth, and now we have like 50 fucking stick bugs in my house. I shit you not. I have no clue. My mum was like, Sugar, look at the stick bugs. I was like, what? She was like, they've had like 10 babies. I went, what? What the fuck are we gonna do with 20 stick bugs? Physically, logically, what are we gonna do with all of these? What is this? What? I thought that like, what is your plan now? What is this? What are you gonna do? Next step? What? Next step? Let the babies grow? Have 20 full-size stick bugs in a house? Because So I don't know what's gonna happen with the stick bugs. If any of you guys would like a stick bug, I could send you one in the post if you want. You could have it. Aren't they kind of creepy looking? No, they look really sick. They do just look like sticks. But like, we don't want them. I don't want them. I don't even know where we have them. I didn't even know we had them for a long amount of time. Brenda would look cool in a top hat. She would. She really would. Release them into the wild and create a mass stick bug infestation. So this is the thing. You can you? I was thinking about that. I was like, why don't we just let them in the garden? To be honest, they probably would just die because of how cold it is. So that feels inhumane. But if they did live, that would probably be so invasive. I don't think they're meant to... I don't know what we're going to do with them. I sat there and I was like, genuinely, what is your next plan here? Because, like, we can't... Like, what the fuck are we gonna do with them? Logically, what the hell are we gonna do with them? Like, what? So I have no clue what's gonna go on with them. Check Discord. I will check Discord now, my friend. Discord has officially fucking, oh, I've got a bone to pick with Discord. They've got little silly jumpers on. I've got a bone to pick with Discord though. Fuck Discord and everything that it stands for. You know how I was complaining about how the font has changed? Yeah. They changed it on the phone. It is, isn't it? I know, you guys were like, no, the font hasn't changed. It has noticeably changed, and it is gross. I'm not a fan of this new font that Discord has chosen. It is so swirly and weird, and I don't know why they changed it. I was so used to the other one. What if all the sticks in the UK are actually different size stick insects? Hey. Maybe more people have had this problem, and they've just all released their stick. Maybe that isn't. You never know. You should start a conspiracy theory about this. You should. I think you should. But yeah, it's disgusting. I think it's just for Christmas time. It better fucking just be for Christmas time. I hate it so much. It looks so gross. I'm like actively against it. Once it changed on the phone, I was like, I hate it. I'm gonna update Discord and see. It's just so weird and swirly. I don't like it. I don't like the new font. I'm not a big fan of this new little weird change that they've gone for here. It upsets me. I don't like it. I'm so glad that you finally noticed it, because I did sound a little bit insane when I was complaining about it, but I knew that it was real. I knew that I wasn't going insane. It is real. I don't like it. I'm not a big fan. I don't like it. Hasn't changed my phone. It's changed on mine, and I was deeply upset about this. Only desktop? Just you wait, my friend. Don't update Discord. Don't do it to yourself. You have the shit font on your phone. It looks even worse on phones somehow. Like, it genuinely looks so bad. I'm actively against it. Hey guys, did you know that it's a astrology thing today? My mom's been talking to me about it a lot. She keeps going, sugar, the portal is open because it's 12/12. So everyone make your wishes or something like that. I don't really know what you're supposed to do. I've just been notified about it a lot today. I have no clue what you're supposed to do. The date is 12/12. I don't know. Worship the moon or something. That's what you're supposed to do today, guys, I think. I don't know. But look, there you go. I'll notify you all about it before it's too late. Do something or other. Use that information with what you wish. I'm not going to do anything, probably. Oh, do you want to see my ghost drawings recently? They haven't been very interesting. I'll show you them, though. I don't remember when the last one I showed you was. When was the last time? Thursday. So I need to show you, like, 4. I'll show you my ghost drawings. I'll show you them in order, though. This was yesterday. I hate this guy. He's got eyebrows, and I didn't mean to give him eyebrows, but then I had to match it on the other side. I don't like his eyebrows. They make him look creepy and weird. I don't mind the rest of it, but the eyebrows, I'm not a fan of the eyebrows. They upset me a lot. So that was day 18. That was yesterday. Then you have day 17, Pumpkin Man. Here's a pumpkin. It doesn't make any sense logically, but I like him a lot. It's got pumpkin head! I decided to make him angry about it. I don't know, maybe he's stuck. How are you supposed to know? That was day 17. Day 16. I feel like I must have showed you this one. I don't think I did. This was day 16. It says very cold. It was very cold. Logically, they do make sense. I don't know if I don't know when the most recent one was. I think this was probably the most recent one. Day 15. He's a fancy man. I've been doing this every single night, and I'm honestly quite shocked that I've kept the routine going. I don't know if I showed you day 14. This is day 14. It's an underwater one. See? It says bubble ghoul. It's quite a fun sentence. I haven't said that out loud yet. There they are. They're the most recent ghosts, everybody. This has not really been keeping my sanity. I think they get more and more derailed as I go on, because like there's only so many ideas I can have before I start giving them all just objects in their hands, and that's already kind of what I've done. I thought I'd have so many more objects. Just ideas. I thought I had more ideas for this. I'm already running out of ghost ideas. So, you know, keep me updated, everyone, for my ghost ideas. Because I'm already starting to run out. I don't know what else to do. But there you go. There it is. Check Discord for more sock cats. Don't know about the Discord thing, but I can't see any change. Maybe it's because I'm dyslexic. I mean, it's a very slight change, but I'm a very specific person with stuff like this. Like, as much as I have been complaining about it, it's just slightly more swirly. You know what I mean? That's like really the only big difference. The sock cats look so silly. I really like the most recent one, the little tiny guy. They do look very silly. You know what videos I used to be really obsessed with? They were like these videos where people would like I think they would like breed the puppies. That's not what the video is. And they would get the puppies to pick out their own collars. I loved these videos a lot. It's such a niche little category of videos, but they would like, they would just sit there and go, which dog is going to pick which color collar? And I would go, man, this is riveting. This is fucking riveting. I really want to know which dog is going to pick which collar right now. This is so exciting. I'm so excited to see which dog is going to pick which color collar. And I would sit there and I'd watch the whole thing extensively. I would love them so much. I've seen those. They're great, aren't they? They are great. That was another video of there. Thank fuck it isn't. They're so cool, aren't they? I love them. They're just little tiny puppies who kind of just waddle over to a pink collar, and then that's their like life identity for the rest of their life. With like they get named after it and shit. Like the pink one would choose it and it would go Pinky, and that's its name for life now. It reminds me a lot of what I used to do when I was a kid in Minecraft. I think that's probably why. That's all I used to do as a kid in Minecraft. I've definitely told you guys this before. When I used to play Minecraft when I was a kid, all I would do is get a different dog for each color dye all of their colors, right? Dye all of their colors and then name them after the color. So the blue one would be ocean, the green one would be grass and shit like that. And I would do this and I would build them all color coordinated kennels. I was a very normal kid, don't worry about me. But that's what I used to do in Minecraft. Every single world that I made, like literally without fail, that's all I would do. And if I wasn't doing that, I was making stables, but I wasn't making the stables look interesting. I would make the stables like a 4x4 box, right? And have like a really shit garden in it. But my favorite thing to do was, I think this does say a lot about me. My favorite thing to do was to get a horse, specifically name it Savannah every time, don't know why, don't question me, and then I would get a little chest, I would label it Savannah's chest, and all of the items inside the chest, there would be like a saddle, an armor, there would be leads, there would be like fences, and I'd like stock up the chests and organize them and name all of the items so they would all be like personalized, and then I'd get like 4 other horses and do this again. So basically I played Minecraft and I organized things. I didn't ever make things. I would just sit and organize shit. Which, as I said, I think shows a lot about who I am as a person. This was my favorite way of playing Minecraft. I'd make a world, I'd organize everything by color and by name and by anvils, and then I'd never play the world ever again and I'd just start a new one. And I did this frequently. So it was really fun though. I found it really fun. When you realize dogs are colorblind, yeah, well that's upsetting. That is, you didn't need to ruin those videos for me. They pick their colors because they like them. Also, those videos become incredibly unfair. The ones where they pick their colors, yeah? They become incredibly unfair. Incredibly unfair. Because basically, all of the dogs get to choose their colors, right? And obviously, as the colors are more and more limited, the dogs get less and less choice, right? So it starts with a whole bloody rainbow. Then 4 of the colors are gone. Then there's only 2 colors left. And then the very last dog doesn't even get a choice. That's not fair, is it? Well, he's fucking called Woody because he sat with the shit collar at the end. That's not fair, is it? Give the dogs fair choice. Give them more. You can't put them in an order and set them up for life. They haven't even had a choice yet. That's like shoving someone into a job and just saying, yeah, well, this is your job because all the other jobs were taken. That's not fair, is it? That's not fair in the slightest. How's that fair? Come on now, tell me how's that fair? You can't shove this dog into this role for its entire life just because it didn't get a choice. Come on now. Give the dog a chance. Give them like 4 colors to pick from. My favorite ones are the ones where they have more colors than dogs. So the dogs get a fair, even choice each time. Because otherwise it feels unfair for the dog that just gets the fucking dark green color at the end. What if they wanted the pink one? What if they wanted choice? Yeah? Don't fuck up the dog's life just because you ran out of colors. Buy more. Just buy more. Buy 2 more. At least then it has a choice of 3. It really bothers me when that happens. Really upsets me. And I don't appreciate it very much. I don't appreciate it. I don't like those videos if they do that. They should have done it all at once. Yeah, they should have. Then it would have become more fair. Then they could have fought over them at least. All the dogs pick the black color. To them, yes. So the grey ones. But like, to us, they're picking colors. I really like those videos, though. They bring me a lot of joy. Also, there was another genre of videos I used to really like when I was just sat watching things. The videos of people building hamster cages. This is very obscure, but if you haven't deep dived into the fucking hamster enclosure building side of YouTube, you fucking should. Right? You fucking should. Honestly, they're fantastic. They are so cool. Hamster havers are very creative people. That was a weird way to word it. Hamster havers. Hamster havers? They're they're crazy, right? They'll build like an underwater themed hamster enclosure, and they'll have this massive fucking glass case that takes up like half of their room just for their hamster, and they'll have like different levels, and they'll have like a sand pit and like a climbing area, and they'll build like stairs and like swings and shit, and they'll build like a roof, and they'll have like a pool, and they'll have like their different like toys and shit, and they'll have like places you can bury and little like hideouts and shit. It's so entertaining. If you've like, honestly, if you've got free time, deep dive into the hamster haver side of YouTube. Just deep dive into it. I got like trapped in it for a while, and I don't really know how, but like they would build like tubes across the walls and shit like that. They do like DIY, and they build them like whole hotels basically. Deep dive into the hamster enclosure side of YouTube, and you will not regret it. It is fantastic. I loved every single second. They do see color, they just see less saturated, so I'm pretty sure they're actually choosing what they are colorblind. Oh, well, we can just imagine that they're choosing based off color. Don't worry, it's harder. We can just imagine. They choose based off color. It's okay. They do, definitely. In our minds, they can. But yeah, hamster enclosure, fantastic. Hamster enclosure, so cool and awesome. I love that side of YouTube. Not TikTok, YouTube, that one. Also, the little magnets. I've been down some weird rabbit holes in YouTube. The magnet side of YouTube. I don't know if this rings any bells for you guys, but like this one man or these multiple men will have these like magnets, right? And they're like little rainbow color magnets, and they spend like a whole 20 minutes just putting these magnets together in different fancy ways. Like they'll use like strips of them and shit like that, and they'll build like mansions out of it. They look so fucking cool. If you've never invested down rainbow magnet side of YouTube, you're on the wrong side of YouTube. These are my homework for you guys. Hamster enclosure YouTube and magnet YouTube. Invest in them. They're great fun. They really are. They're really cool. You know, you could just get to sit and watch someone building a little house out of magnets, and it sounds cool, and it certainly looks cool. Also, miniature house building. Add to this, miniature house building. Fuck it. Yeah, the little ball magnets. You know the ones. Miniature house building. Honestly, this is the one I suggest the most. Miniature house building, it's so cool. It is so cool. They have like electricity in these like tiny little, they have to like glue the little like foundations of the house together, and then it all comes together in the end, and there's they like have the road, and they have like the floor tiles, and they have electricity in these tiny little made houses. Invest in it. Invest in it. Invest your time. No, normal houses are so boring. Anyone can make a normal house. Do you have the patience to build a tiny house? I don't think I would. I reckon I could lay some bricks down and make a really unstable house. I don't reckon I could make a tiny house in a million years. I don't reckon I could. I've invested in Rainbow Road. You should. Yeah, as you should. The Mario Kart map. You save up. It's like stocks. But no, normal houses are not nearly as fun, okay? Seeing electricity in a normal house, well, that's expected. You know what I mean? If it didn't have electricity, then you know what I mean? The tiny little houses having electricity, that is fucking sick. That is so cool. Oh, they do see slightly then. They're not completely colorblind. They're just mainly colorblind. They can see blue, green, and slightly yellow. So I mean, they at least see a little bit of color, just a tad, not much though. But yeah, so tiny house, hamster enclosure, and magnet side of YouTube. Invest in it. It's fantastic. It's so much fun. I don't think if I've like been down any other rabbit holes, but I really don't think I have. Yeah, I guess the tiny rooms and houses and walls are so cool. Yeah, they are. They're so cool. They're like tiny little playhouses for like Barbies and shit like that, and that's sick. That's so cool. Because these people will literally spend like meticulous hours gluing together these tiny little pieces of wood and like tinsy tiny little lights together just so they have like this really beautiful house that I want to live in for the rest of my life. They look so cool. They have like pools. They use the same water texture every single time at the bottom. It's like those people who build houses out of muds and sticks, but somehow I like the tiny houses more. They're more satisfying to me. The muds and sticks are cool and all, but like, I don't understand that side of YouTube, in my opinion. Duxie calls colorblind. I was right. They're slightly colorblind. I think they just see less colors than us. I don't know if it's all void of colors entirely. I don't think it's like, oh, every single color is just fucking gone. I think it's like less colors. I don't know. I'm not going to question. Mud and stick houses are fake? What? 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 What do you mean they're fake? No. Are they? Are they? Are they? The mud and stick houses aren't fake, are they? The ones that the people in the man in the forest build with the muds and sticks. And they build pools. They're not fake. They time-lapse it. Most of it. Some of it. Are they fake? Have I been lied to? They're the construction teams. So it is fake. Oh, wow. I feel frauded. I feel like I don't know how to feel about this. I kind of just expected that they did it all by hand, but it would logically make more sense for them just to have like diggers and shit. Huh. I think Moist Critical made a video. Oh, I don't really watch him, but wow, I feel lied to. I feel lied to. It would make sense for them just to have a whole like load of vehicles there. Right, well, you learn something new every day. I'm deeply upset now. So if the dog picks blue, then they are choosing for color. Yeah, if they pick blue or slightly yellowy green, they've hit the nail on the head. Most things on the internet are sadly fake. Yeah, I am. This is all deep faked. I'm just really good at predicting things. But if a dude mixes up green with orange, that's your colorblind, but if an animal only see colors, yeah, no, it's just a little bit. It's just color restricted, not colorblind, right? Come on. It's like bees. Bees see just different colors, don't they? I'm also fake though. Yeah, that's me. I'm not real. I'm just really good at predicting what you guys are gonna say. This is all deep faked. These are just videos that I pre-record before the stream, and I just assume what you guys are gonna say really well, really successfully every single time. Have you guys ever noticed that my mouth just doesn't link up to the words that I say? Yeah, it's because I'm not saying the words right now. That's not a deep fake. Fuck. What the fuck is a deep fake then? I don't know what that means. I've just kind of committed to it. Is that not what it means? That's just a pre-recording. Fine. I'm just a pre-recording. I'm just a pre-recording then. This is all it. I'm a pre-recording. I'm not real. You could genuinely be in an AI. Yeah, I am. I'm one of those VTubers. Just a really hyper-realistic one. I'm a really hyper-realistic VTuber. Take down the green screen and I'm a robot. It's all a scheme. It's all a bit of a scheme. A video of a person in which their face or body has been digitally altered so they appear to be someone else. Ah, right. Okay. Yeah, I'm a deep fake. I'm not me. Don't worry, I'm not me. I'm just some random robot. AI is getting scary to me. I mean, yeah, probably. I was talking to my dad about, I just choose to ignore it. I was talking to my dad about what I should do for my collage work, and he was like, she could just use an AI to generate a picture and copy it. And I was like, yeah, technically that isn't plagiarism anymore, is it? That could be classed as plagiarism. If I got AI to do my college work, or like generally do my college work, and then just copied it, that's not plagiarism. Where are they going to find proof that I've plagiarized that? They're not. An AI made it. It was me. I made it. It was all me. They're going to take over the world soon? Well, what the fuck are they going to do? I know I sound cocky here, but what are they going to do? Right? What's an AI going to do? Going to fucking kill me? Oh, no. I feel like I should probably be more scared about this. I'm not very scared. AI and robots are genuinely going to take so jobs. Yeah, that's more of a realistic standpoint on it. Yeah, that's probably more what you meant, innit? Probably more what you meant. Yeah. But yeah, they already are. They already have. You know what I mean? They literally already have. That is scary. That's worrying because I don't know what the fuck they expect us to do about that. Like, well, we can't do anything to combat that shit. They ain't gonna kill us just yet. Oh, thank God. Oh, lucky us. Lucky us. Oh, I'm gonna live out my days not fearing robots for now. I don't know. I guess I should probably take it more seriously. Oh, terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. No, the other one was a bit more serious. Sorry, I've gotten really restless. We've got like 2-3 years until that happens. Wow. Well, yeah. I did not have words to finish that sentence, but we'll go with it. I haven't really had much happen to me that's been super interesting in the past couple of days. I thought my stories about me walking into a door would be more interesting, but it was quite a short story. Cool jumper, thank you. It matches my school bag. Because I'm so cool and great and awesome and so cool. And I've got, I really like the pattern of this. So I got it on a jumper as well. I was also going to get it on a t-shirt, but that felt more excessive than it should. This already feels excessive enough considering I will be wearing both of these at the exact same time. I don't think anyone will notice. I don't think anyone will notice. If you see me and I'm I mean, it is quite noticeable, but I don't really give that much of a shit. It's a cool pattern, right? Look. Just shush, okay? Just shush. The jumper's comfortable and it's never in stock, so I was like, I'll commit to it. I'm just a big fan of the show. I'm just a big fan of the show, okay? It's a good show. I've been listening to the soundtrack so much. There's a song from the soundtrack of Over the Garden Wall, which in all honesty, I will just play for you now. Because why not? What age is driving? 17. There you are, look. Will you be able to drive at least? I'd be barely old enough to drive. Well, you get a robot to drive for you. All is well. I'm gonna play you the song. It's in a new playlist. Where is it? It's a song from Over the Garden Wall, which just listen to it. I've been really enjoying these songs. The whole soundtrack is a masterpiece. I'm probably gonna get muted during this part because I don't think I'm able to play this, but I literally don't give a shit. This is one of my favorite things. Among Us? Hey yo! Oh my god, I love it. It's such a good fucking song. The whole soundtrack for this show is immaculate. It is fucking fantastic. It's one of my favorite things to just listen to. It's the most peaceful thing ever. This is why I have a jumper and a bag based on this show. Also, I moved the postcard. I had a postcard of the pattern of it. And I also started to do a painting of it ages ago. What a fun little song though, am I right? Am I right? It's so pretty. Anyway, I'll pause it. The rest of it's just mainly instrumental. But isn't that such a cool little song? This is why I fucking love the show so much. I think I've also got the prelude in it, in this playlist. I do! It's so peaceful. This show is so fucking good. Over the Garden Wall, everyone. Watch it. Watch it. It's a cartoon show, but it is one of the most immaculate cartoon shows in my opinion. I love it so much. You'd really like this song. I know like this, but I can't be able to tell you what it is. I most likely won't listen to it, so you've taken a good path there. I like that song purely because it's in one of my favorite cartoons. So, I'm still very limited on my music. I was trying to expand my music taste today, and I instantly got bored of expanding my music taste because I'd realized the only things I listen to are the same albums over and over and over again, and I don't know how much longer I can bear to do that. All of my playlists, sorry, the crystal just dropped out my necklace and I don't know where the fuck it's gone. I found it. All of my playlists consists of like the same 20 songs. Like, I shit you not, I think the 3 most recent playlists I've made have at least 25 songs the exact same because I just like to repeat songs. I'm really bad at finding new music and actually listening to the new music. I'm like terrible at it, so I've just not been doing it. But I tried today and yeah, I instantly got bored. Oh my god, I washed my makeup brushes today. I've been putting that off for so fucking long. It's one of those little tasks that literally takes me 2 seconds, but like if I do it in inconvenient time, then my makeup brushes stay wet for ages, and that's probably worse for my skin than just having dirty makeup brushes. But I did it. This means nothing to you guys, but woo! Proud of myself. I'm so great. I have done no college work. I was supposed to get all of my pictures together in like a little and like organize shit today, and I've done none of it. Like if my college is actually on tomorrow and I have to go to college tomorrow, I am fucked. Right? I shit you not. I am so screwed. Like I've just kind of taken it because my college teacher wasn't in today. He's not going to be in tomorrow. But if he's in tomorrow, I think I'm gonna get fucking slaughtered by the man. I think the man is going to, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Because I've barely done my work. And we've just had a whole day off. Right, a whole day not at college. Which he 100% expected us to do some work in. And I've done nothing. I've done absolutely nothing. I've watched 2 rom-coms and I've crocheted half a fucking leg warmer. That is my proof for being at home for a whole day, and that is all I have to show him, because I don't know what you want me to do. What do you have to do? I have to draw loads of shit. I have to get all my pictures together. I have to update my like blog about it and just basically put them all in one place. I have to get all my team organized as well, like my 2 other group members, and we had to present it today. So if he's in tomorrow, we're gonna have to present it tomorrow, but I'm still not ready to present. I'm still not ready. I still don't have everything. So I'm a little bit fucked if he is in tomorrow. But if he isn't in tomorrow, then I've got tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, and then I can do a lot of, and then I can present it on Friday. do it during stream. Why not? Because that's so fucking dull. It's just gonna be me emailing pictures to myself. It's so boring. I can do it after stream, I'll be honest. I don't really have anything else to do after stream. And it will probably not take me very long. It's just a case of having to email myself loads of pictures and put them all in a mind map, which in theory should probably take me like half an hour max, hopefully. So I'll do it after stream, because like it hopefully shouldn't take me too long. I mean, I can stay up till like 1 a.m. max, you know what I mean? I've started having a really good sleep schedule again by accident, because I've got nothing to stay awake for anymore. I noticed this. If I have something to stay awake for, my sleep schedule becomes so bad. Like, I will literally stay up till 4 a.m. if I've got something to do or someone to like stay up with. But like, as soon as that stops, I will instantly go back to like falling asleep at 10 again. Not even that, like 9. Like, if I'm not streaming, I'm in bed by 8, like every single day. I've become such an old woman, it's actually upsetting. 1 a.m. that's like my limit for like school nights anyway. Considering I have to get up at like 5:30, 5.5 hours of sleep probably isn't good. So 1 a.m. is kind of my limit for like staying up. I know that's not classes staying up late like at all. If I stay up till 1 a.m. I'll not get up till like September. Well, I mean, I was used to going to sleep at like 1:30, 2 every single day and then getting up really early. So now I've built up like a slight tolerance to it, but 1 a.m. is like my limit now. 1 a.m. is my limit, and then I'll be exhausted tomorrow, but I can get through it. Wait, my sleep schedule is bad because I don't have anything to do. I mean, that's my experience with it. You know what I mean? Like, if I've got nothing to do, I would just go to bed. Especially if it's like kind of getting late. But like, if it reaches 8 o'clock and I've got nothing else to do, I'm getting in bed. I've got a cup of tea, I've got my hot water bottle, and I'm watching YouTube videos until 9 when I inevitably get bored and then go to bed. Like, that is just how I exist. Right, but if I've got like a crochet project that I want to finish, I'm up until like 1. Like, it purely just depends if I've got something to do or not. Because if I don't, I'm just gonna go to bed. Because what else am I gonna do? Stay awake? No, that's so boring. I'm just gonna go to bed. I'll just sleep and I can do stuff tomorrow. Like, I don't know what it is anymore. I don't like staying awake, like watching videos or anything. It feels so bad, so I just go to bed. It's become quite dull, but that's my experiences right now. If I don't have anything to do, I'm in sleep by 9 o'clock. Every single time, without fail. I would just myself to sleep and then wake up really late in the morning, probably. That's been my life. But I have something to do. My sleep has become so bad again. I had a dream last night that my teeth fell out, and as you once said, a psychologist, can you tell me what that means? You have a fear of commitment. I just bold-faced lied to you. I have no clue. That was my first instinct. So we'll go with that. I don't know. Isn't that just mean that you're like fearing something or something like that? I don't know. Fear. It has something to do with fear. I don't know what though. Just go with that. How do you guys say here if you're answering a register? Fuck yeah, I do. Yeah, I'm so correct. See, I'm a psychologist. I'm so good at this. Yeah, I know you so well. I can read all of your minds. You guys think I'm so great and awesome. See, I've just read your minds. Here, see, I say here, and I'm not sure when I started doing that. Like, if I was gonna answer a register, I would go here. I don't know where this little quirk came about, but I started doing it in year 10, like by accident. I used to just say here, but now that sounds so wrong. Here. I made it 2 syllables. Here. Here. That sounds even worse, you know what I mean? I don't like it. That sounds so weird. You just say yo. I mean, that's like, that makes sense for you. Do you know who the worst kind of people were? People who said like some weird fucking shit. They were the worst kind of people. I mean, no offense to them, they're unique. But I'm sorry, if you're saying bonjour in a fucking maths class, then just say that you're here, man. Just say that you're here, you're present in the fucking class. Hola. You know what I mean? It angers me. It visibly angers me. It's one of the times I get angry. Just say here. Just say here. Just sit here. You know what I mean? No one's laughing at you saying hola in a fucking register, right? Just say here. Just say here. Just say here. Actually, just say here. You could just say here. You know what I mean? You could just say, oh, I'm here. You know who the worst kind of people are? One time in my year 5 class, we had a new kid called Lucas who came into my class. He was in the school before, then he moved, and then he came back into our school. And he was in my class, and for like one of his like first ever registers ever, they were like, Lucas, are you here? They were just calling out the register, and they went, Lucas? And he didn't reply. And we all sat there and we went, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Just, you're here, man, Lucas. You're right there. What are you doing? And my teacher said again, they were like, Lucas? No response from Lucas. Fuck all response. He looked at her, he acknowledged. He wasn't like absent or anything. He was in the fucking room. Just looked at my teacher and we just sat there like, Lucas, what are you doing, man? Don't break the mold. Just say you're here. Just say good morning. What are you doing? What is this? This is year 5. Why are you not conforming? What is going on? What the fuck is happening? Like, and then they went, Lucas, are you here? And he went, you know I'm here. You can see me. And we sat there like, Lucas, we are 9. What are you doing? We are 9 years old. Just say that you're here, man. I don't know. Just say that you're here. We just sat there like, Lucas, it's like your second week in primary school. Not even second week in primary school, second week at a new primary school. He was like, you know I'm here, just look at me. You know I'm here. You can see me, you know I'm here. And we looked at Lucas like, Lucas, he was breaking the mold. And he had to get sent out of the classroom and had a talking to. Just say good morning. Just say good morning. Bring back corporal punishment with Lucas. Hey, Lucas, yeah. That was his, like, second ever week. So, it was a good start. Did you ever have to move schools during high school? Why would I ever have to move schools during high school? Secondary school? No, I didn't. What do you mean by that, though? Well, like, buildings or physically schools? Because, no, neither. It was the same school. It was the same school each way. But, yeah, that was Lucas. He was in my secondary school until, I believe he moved secondary schools as well. So, interesting guy. He was. Interesting guy. Is one of the only people I didn't invite to my birthday party, out of spite. I had a birthday party when I was in primary school. There was a disco, and I invited most of my class, bar like 3 or 4 people, which in theory, I should feel really guilty about that now, and I do. I feel really bad, like genuinely feel like a terrible person. I should have invited everyone, but like, I guess it was a spiteful primary school kid. I don't know. They were kind of like mean. I guess I just didn't invite them. It was my disco, okay? I'll invite who I want to my disco. But I didn't invite like 4 or 3 people from my class. I don't think everyone showed up, so they didn't miss up that much. But like I had a disco at a church hall, and we had this disco, and there was a really shit DJ, and they gave us the shittest sweets as prizes ever. I shit you not. Like, you would have just expected like Haribo's. They gave us blackjacks and fruit salads. I don't know if any of you guys know what the fuck a blackjack and a fruit salad is in terms of sweets, but they are the most fucking like 50-year-old middle-aged man sweets in the fucking world. I don't think I've had a blackjack and a fruit salad since that fucking day. Is that not what they're called? I swear that's what they're called. Am I wrong? Are you the sun? Because when I see you, my day is brighter. Whoa! That was a good one. You got me there. This is testing a pickup line, by the way. Am I the hit newspaper? Because when I see you, my day gets brighter. Yes, I am the hit newspaper. The problematic one as well. You know it. It worked like a charm, George. I think you should use it. Is it blackjack? Is it not blackjack? I thought that's what it's called. It is right. Are they banned? Yeah, blackjacks. Are they banned? They're not banned, are they? No, I don't think they're banned. They're licorice flavor and they taste like fucking shit, right? And fruit salad is like the slightly sweeter version, and they gave them as prizes at my disco. Also, I wore a ballerina tutu the entire time, and we did conga, and I got really upset. No, we didn't do conga. We did limbo. We did limbo, right? And I was wearing this massive tutu, because I was a fucking show-off, obviously. I was wearing a big tutu, like a big old circle skirt, right? And I couldn't fit under the limbo bar. I was quite good at limbo in primary school, yeah? I was quite good at limbo in primary school, and I couldn't fit under the limbo, and I got really upset because of my fucking tutu. It made me just drop. Kind of like the pink and yellow ones. To be honest, pink and yellow ones, they're actually kind of decent. They're kind of just like a less fruity starburst. I don't mind the pink and yellow ones, but the blackjack ones are fucking shit. Like, they're really bad. The fruit salad ones are bearable. The other one's terrible. I only have one pickup line and I'll never type it ever. I don't think I have a pickup line. I feel like I should have a pickup line, but I don't think I have a pickup line. I probably do, but I don't think I could think of it. I'm not a very smooth person. I usually just ask people what their least favorite animals are, and it works like a charm. So, sure you was. What good at limbo? I was. I did dance. really shit, but I still did dance, okay? So yeah, I was good at limbo. To an extent, but okay, you went there. You don't have any proof that I wasn't. But that was my birthday party. I had loads of different birthday parties. I'll be honest, I don't remember half of them, but I remember most of them ended up with me in tears. I was the kid who cried a lot. Sorry, I can't breathe. It's happening again. I cried constantly when I was a kid. I was a big crier. I think I've already told you guys this a lot, how big of a crier I was. If you were an animal, what animal would you be? I'm gonna answer this first. I feel like I'd probably just be like a, I was gonna say guinea pig, but I don't think guinea pigs have like enough energy. What's a more energetic guinea pig? Anyone know of a more energetic guinea pig? Because I think that's me. I think that's what I would be. Just a really hyperactive guinea pig or something like that. You know what I mean? I don't think I could be any bigger animal. I don't think I'd be a bigger animal. Just like a gerbil or something like that. Just like a really, really fast, aggressive gerbil. I think that's what I would be. I think I'd be that. I think that's what I would be if I was gonna be anything. If I was gonna be an animal. Not willingly. If I could choose to be an animal, I would be like a fucking capybara or something. Or like an otter. But like if I was assigned an animal, I think it would be a really hyperactive gerbil. If I was assigned one. If I got to choose, I would pick like a cool one. You know what I mean? But like if someone just said, if you were an animal, I got associated with a sloth quite a lot in secondary school, which I honestly think is a fucking insult. Hey sugar, you remind me a lot of a sloth. What the fuck? That is so uncalled for. A fucking sloth? A sloth. A sloth. A sloth? A sloth. What attributes do me and a sloth have that are the same? A sloth. Are you shitting me? That is an insult if there is any insults, right? My primary school teacher gave us all licorice, all sorts as a reward. Oh, for winning sports day and everyone hated her? No fucking shit, they're the worst. They are grim. That and Dolly's mix. Ah! Oh my god, if you hand me a handful of Dolly's mix, I will cry. I'll drop to my knees and I'll let out a violent scream. I'm sorry, I cannot stand those shit. They're fucking gross. The texture of them so grim. They remind me of just like weird eras of childhood. You know what I mean? Dolly's mix. Fuck that shit, man. Fuck that shit. It is gross. It is so grim. I will genuinely have a breakdown. And I mean this very genuinely. If you hand me a handful of those weird half and half pink and white Dolly's mix sweets, I will look you in the eyes and I will just scream. I think I'd cry. I hate them so much. They deeply upset me. I really don't like them. I would be a chihuahua. I'm just small and annoying. Yeah, it's a bit like a gerbil, just probably nicer, I guess. I don't know. You like Sid the sloth from Ice Age? Fuck you, man. At least let me look like the tiger, the lion. Come on. At least let me look like Diego of all the fucking characters. Or at least a mammoth. I would take anyone over the sloth. Glad I never had Dolly's mix. Yeah, you fucking should be. It tastes like shit and the texture of it is so weird. I hate it so much. I really hate it a lot. Anyway, so yeah, I cried a lot as a kid. And one time at my party, we were playing, I think it was either musical statues or, it was like fucking, I don't know, musical chairs or something like that, or pass the parcel. And I got out on my birthday and I bawled my eyes out because it was my birthday and I was really annoyed. And then another time I had a party in a park and we were hitting a piñata, and when the piñata broke, everyone else stole the sweets before I could get anyone and I cried. And it was my birthday, so fucking reasonably so I cried. And no wonder, right? And then another time I had a party in a Lush store and we were mixing together loads of bath bombs and I spilt the entire bowl of water on the floor. The clumsiness has continued from when I was a kid to how I am now. I walked into a door today, I spilled so much water on the floor of a Lush store. It hasn't changed. Now you know who I've said you look like? Do I? Or are you saying, are you going to tell me, or are you gonna elaborate more? You don't look like the sloth, your eyes are too close together? Exactly! You look like the owner from the film Chicken Run. but only when you tie your hair back. I swear on fucking Christ. I don't even want to know. What the hell? What the fuck? Are you, what? How, in what way? I'm sorry, in what way do I look like the fucking, the ancient woman with massive eyebrows and a fucking pixie cut, basically? In what way, okay? In what way? You're a bitch, all of you, collectively. Mrs. Tweet. Hey, don't get involved, OLED. Come on now. Come on. You've made a terrible first impression. Happy Monday. This is genuinely the funniest shit I've ever said. You deserve nothing. Oh, also, yeah, Lush Party. Basically, it was very strange. Nothing. You did nothing as hard did. This wasn't aimed at you. I want to name this you. I was joking. I gathered you were. When I had my hair up, though, that hurts. That hits even harder. I'm not going to prove your statement. I'm not playing into this. I'm not. I refuse. I don't want to. But I had a pie at a Lush store. I don't even know how this kicked about. But basically, if you don't know what a Lush store is, it's like bath bombs and gels and shit. It's just basically like a fancy, really expensive bath store. And I went in there and I had a birthday party in it. And they just kind of like rubbed oils on us, and that sounds so bad. That's not what happened. That is not what happened at my kid's birthday party in a Lush store. That's not what happened. But like in a way, that is kind of just what happened. They just kind of like handed us things and went, hey guys, try this bath product out, and we did, and then they gave us free shit, and then we left, and I spilled a whole bowl of water on the floor. I don't really remember it that much. I just remember getting free things and spilling water everywhere. The truth stings. It's not the truth though, is it? It's just spiteful. It's just spiteful and mean. It's just spiteful. I'd actually prefer to get called Sid the Sloth instead, you know. I would much prefer Sid the Sloth. I really would. Sid the Sloth would actually be a better comparison, because at least he's got personality to him. I think I've seen the film Chicken Run maybe once in my life, and I do not remember it. I think I blocked it out slightly. However, she doesn't look like she has personality. At least Sid does. At least Sid does. You know what I mean? What does he say? I don't really remember what he says, but he seems like he's an interesting guy. He sings or something, and he gets put into a cult in one of the movies, doesn't he? Is that what happens to Sid the Sloth? He gets, like, eaten. Or, like, Is that what happens to Sid the Sloth? Does he get eaten? I don't think he gets eaten, but, like, he's about to, isn't he? Isn't he? I don't remember the Ice Age films. I don't remember the Ice Age film. My fucking face hurts so bad right now. I swear I actually just died. Well, you're terrible. All of you. I mean it this time. Terrible. No, I'm joking. I don't even know what other you guys are. You guys just insulting each other. I'll leave you to it. You should watch it again. No. Aardman films kind of terrify me. Not in like a terrible way. The animation style is really weird. One time I went to the Aardman Studios and I did a tour of it. I blocked that out as well. I barely remember that shit. But I went there and we had a little walk around, and they were making the film The Pirates at the time. Who the fuck remembers that film? Does anyone remember that film? I fucking don't. I really don't. But they were making that film, and we walked around the studios and we kind of just went, oh look, there's clay. Oh look, it's Shaun the Sheep. And then we went home. I genuinely don't remember why that was a thing. When I get a PC, I want to play Among Us. That is a good reason to get a PC. Yeah, that is a good reason. Wallace and Gromit. Wallace and Gromit is the only one I'll accept because of that one penguin that looks like it has killed the entire world. I fucking love Wallace and Gromit. Wallace and Gromit is fantastic purely because of that one penguin. That penguin has so much hatred and spite behind its eyes, and I like the penguin a lot. I think me and the penguin relate a lot in some strange ways. I fucking love that penguin. I think that penguin, the one with the little rubber hand on its head, oh, it's my favorite thing in the world. He brings me so much genuine joy just because of how genuinely enraged he looks. just constantly. Only reason to get PC is Among Us. Yeah. Among Us, only reason to get PC. Only reason ever. I have it. I just refuse to play it. I hate that game. It stresses me out too much. It stresses me the fuck out. I genuinely refuse. Oh wow. Oh wow. This has taken a big turn with the insults. You guys are. I'm not gonna stop you, but you guys have fun. Sorry, I opened my hot water bottle and I was really invested in it. I didn't realize what the inside of my hot water bottle looked like. I don't think it's supposed to look like this. I think I've like fucking shredded up my hot water bottle from using it so much. Oh well, why does Among Us annoy you? It doesn't annoy me, it stresses me out. It doesn't annoy me. It just genuinely gives me anxiety in the most stupid way possible. I don't know, okay? The only times I've ever played Among Us in my life, I have been like incredibly nervous the entire time. And that is not something that I would like to admit or experience ever again in my life, right? I don't like it. If I'm the imposter, my hands are shaking, my heart is pumping, I am on the brink of tears the entire time. If an emergency meeting is called, I think I'll bawl my eyes out. I will curl up into a ball and I will admit my guiltiness. I will admit it all. I would go, yep, no, it's me. I am the imposter. You caught me. One time, I was playing it with my friends and I got imposter and I unmuted straight away and I, guys, vote me out now. I don't want to do this. I don't think mentally I'm strong enough to deal with this shit right now. I don't think mentally I could do it. I do not think that mentally I could do this shit right now. And they voted me out and I was a ghost for the rest of the game. And I had more fun than I would have at being killing people. I'm a conscientious objector. Wait. I'm waiting. Why did you say wait? Why did you say wait? Why did you say wait? Oh wow. Oh wow, it's taken even more of a turn now. It's taken even more of a turn now. Can I Rapunzel accept it instead of letting your head on you let everyone in your life down? Wow. Oh wow. No, wait. I've been waiting quite a lot. You've told me to wait twice now. I'm on the edge of my seat without of anticipation, but no. Not a big fan of Among Us. It stresses me the fuck out. It's like hide and seek. I used to get really stressed when I played hide and seek. I spoke about this on Jess's stream once when we were playing hide and seek in Minecraft. I have a real big problem with hide and seek. I fucking hate hide and seek. I genuinely hate hide and seek a little bit. I don't know what it is. Ever since I was a kid, hide and seek has brought me the most amount of anxiety ever in life. Like, ever in life. Oh, wow. Now it's taken even more of a turn. Yeah, that is a good reaction to that, Jax. I appreciate that That's how I would react as well. Don't worry. Yeah, that's a good reaction to have. Yes. Yeah, that's a good way. There we go. That's a good way of reacting to that. But yeah, no, hide and seek. Whenever I was a kid and everyone used to suggest that we play hide and seek, I would instantly get so incredibly nervous. I couldn't handle hide and seek because I was so stressed. I don't even know what I was stressed about. I guess I was stressed that like I wouldn't have a very good place or something like that. Or like they'd be able to find me. I don't know what I was stressed about because that's the point of hide and seek. You know what I mean? You're not supposed to have a really good place. You kind of like, you obviously are supposed to hide, but you have to be found, because that's the second half of the game. It's not just called hide and. So something has to happen eventually, because otherwise you're just playing a game called hidden. You know what I mean? Like, this isn't. So I don't really know what I was so stressed about as a kid, but I genuinely would refuse to play hide and seek, or I'd be the seeker the entire time, which you would probably argue is the more stressful job. Don't you think? If you become the seeker, you then have to spend half the game by yourself, wandering around, going, oh my god, I cannot find my friends, and then it's embarrassing if you can't find anyone. Then what are you going to do? You have to wander around and hope that they give themselves up eventually if you spend like half an hour wandering. Yeah, I'm speaking from personal experience. I was really stressed, but I would always volunteer myself up as the... Thank you so much. The H in ADHD, the hyperactive. Yes, I am. Thank you very much. Thank you for the compliment. I most likely have it, so you're very correct, my friend. Hey, I'm also the dishonor. I was trying to think of what the other D meant. We'll go with it. Billy, you're just a very stressed child. Yes, I was. I was full of nerves and anxiety, and it shows a lot. But yeah, I would pick the seeker, and then I get really stressed that I wouldn't be able to find anyone, and then I would... Oh man, hide and seek was a very stressful game for me. And honestly, if anyone suggests play hide and seek with me now, I am still gonna get incredibly stressed. What I used to do as a kid to counteract the stressedness of hiding, right? What I used to do is not hide. Counteract this, don't hide. Do you ever think about this? Don't hide. What I did was not hide. What I did was not hide. I would stand in the middle of the room and just go like this. And I shit you not, I did this multiple times. I would just not hide. They'd count down, I would just stand right next to them and go... It's up to them if they want to find me or not, okay? They can even pull with the bit and go, sugar, I do not know who you are. Or they can go, I found you and I'm seeking with them, right? If I'm not going to be the seeker, I'm going to get found intentionally so I can become the second seeker, right? That is what I used to do as a kid because I didn't want to hide that much. I used to just stand in the middle of a fucking hallway and go, you found me, what a shame. Let's seek now. So I'm really bad at playing hide and seek. Would it explain your clumsiness? Yes, it would. Yes, it would. That would explain me walking face first into a door today. An hour ago, 2 hours ago. You were the weird kid? I wasn't the weird kid. I was the stressed kid. I'd say go get checked the waiting list. I mean, I'm like almost sure that I do. And you know, now sugar cool. Yeah. Also, there's loads of vlogs of me playing hide and seek on my phone, and I go, hey guys, welcome to the video. It's Sugar Daisy here. So I've been a YouTuber ever since I was a kid. I have proof of this. I film and I go, hey guys, welcome to the video. It's Sugar Daisy here. And today I'm going to be playing hide and seek. That's what I would do. I have video proof of this. It's in an edit somewhere on my TikTok of me being a kid and filming my hide and seek. I would get my iPad and I'd go, welcome to the video, guys. Welcome to the video. Make sure you hit like and also subscribe and leave a comment down below. And I'd never post them. And also, most of the video would just be me sat in silence underneath a table or something like that. So I don't really know what kind of content I was expecting to get from this. I'm not exactly the fucking sideman, am I? I would just sit under a table and go, guys, they haven't found me yet. And then my iPad would run out of storage, so it's not very interesting videos. But like, hey, I was always a YouTuber, what can I say? And I was always under the same alias. I wonder why. A stress kid, interesting, constantly, always worried. Took me half an hour to go down a slide. What? I've never been on one of those, what are they called? I always forget what they're called. Things you sit on and it swings you. What are they called? Oh, every time, man. What the fuck are they called? The things which you sit on and it swooshes you and then you go like, whoop, whoop, whoop. No, not a swing, not a swing. Not a swing. One of the things with the rope and you sit on it and it goes whoosh really fast. A zip line. I've never been on one of them before because I used to get really fucking stressed that it would go off without me. You know, this is the same thing with the whole bowling thing. There was always be a little fear in my mind that something was going to go incredibly wrong in my life. I was very nervous. I had a really big overthinking thing as a kid. I would never swing too high on a swing because I was always scared that I was going to like fall off of it. I was constantly scared of injuring myself, and honestly, rightfully so. I'm an incredibly clumsy person. I think I was just taking precaution. I've never been down one of those fireman poles. I've been too terrified. I've never been down like a fireman pole on like a playground. I've never been down one of them ever in my life. I was always way too scared. So yeah, I was just a very nervous kid. I was just very stressed. 10 out of 10 explanation here. Thank you very much. I was incredible. In what world does a zipline swing? Like at the end of it, you hit the end and it kind of like zips you back and forth and then you go back down it. Is that not what, like you sit on it, it zips you down and then it slightly swings up at the end and then it zips you back down the other way? Is that not what your zip lines are like? That's what our zip line is like. Do you hate moors? Nope. Lol, no? What do you mean? Oh, well, I don't know. It does? Yeah, it definitely does. It stops you at the end. You swing up slightly, and then you go slightly back again. That's what a zip line is. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It goes back a couple of meters, not all the way back. That's what happens, but you explained it terrible. Well, I'm so sorry I said that it swings. I just couldn't remember the name of it, okay? I mean, it doesn't swing you back and forth, right? But it just slightly zips you up a bit, and then it swings you back down. I've never been on one. Give me a break, okay? I don't know. I've never experienced it before. Leave me alone, okay? I've just used to stand and watch, right? I just used to stand on the little wooden bit and push it if it was my turn. Leave me alone. Okay, I tried my best to explain it. I tried my best. That's sad. I know it is. I've missed out on a lot, okay? Right? I stood on that little wooden section and I just used to watch people go on it and I never would have gone on it by myself. I've never been on a rope swing before. That's another fun fact of mine. I've never been on a rope swing before because I was too scared to go on a rope swing. A fucking rope swing. If there are rope swings on like a forest walk, I would just stand and watch my friends go on it. Yeah, I was a nervous as fuck kid. Do a zipline stream next? Honestly, I should. The park by me still has it. I should get over my fears and go on a zipline and go on a fireman pole and a rope swing. Should I? I'll do that. And I'll go high on the swing this time. I'll go high on the swing. Did you ever learn to ride a push bike? Probably. I mean, it's just pushing with your legs. I know I had a bike with stabilizers on it, but I never got past that point. So, I could ride a bike with stabilizers if I tried hard enough. Maybe. I don't know. It's never too late. Oh, I know it isn't. And I probably will. It's just if I go to the park by myself, go on the zip line and leave. Honestly, why the fuck not? I should probably do that. I should probably get over my fears. I don't even think it'd be that scary. What do you mean, what? What? What are we watching? Bro, try? Bro, try what? What? Riding a bike without the stabilizers? Hey now, hey now, hey now, hey now, hey now. It wasn't a big bike. I had a small, like, tricycle with stabilizers on it. And then that was the last time I ever rid a bike. Ever in my life. That was the last time I ever rode a bike in my life. My tricycle with stabilizers on it was the last time I ever rode a bike in my life. So I'm quite proud of myself for that. That's a cool fact from Sugar there. In fact, I'd go bungee jumping. I would genuinely rather die. I think skydiving would be the one that I do. Bungee jumping? Fuck that shit, man. Fuck that shit. Get a bike and see how you get on. Get a big bike. I mean, I probably could easily ride a bike. I just don't have a bike. You know what I mean? You care too much about people's thoughts too much, just do it. Like, I do the same thing, but come on. I don't anymore. It's just I don't have the opportunity to go to a fucking rope swing anymore. If I encounter a rope swing, thank you for the follow, Oled, I appreciate it. If I encounter a rope swing on my journeys, sure, I'll hop on the rope swing, okay? It's just I've never re-encountered these things as a kid as I have as an adult now. You know what I mean? Like, I've never encountered these things ever again in my life. I've never gone back to a park with a zip line and been able to go on the zip line. If I do, sure, I'll go on the zip line. I fear things a lot less now. I don't feel fear as much anymore. But, like, I was just a very nervous kid. So if I re-encountered these things, I'd probably enjoy it. Hi, Yeti, welcome on in. Happy Monday, my friend. Just don't be sad. Oh, right. You did get him there. You really did. You really did. You did get him there. I missed one of your things. Please try. I will fund. Hey, well, if you want to buy me a bike, be my guest. I probably won't ride it, though. So it's up to you, my friend. It's up to you. I probably could easily ride a bike, and I have had many people offer me to teach me how to ride a bike. And it's just never happened. I've had so many people go, Sugar, I'll teach you how to ride a bike, and then they've never done it. So don't blame me here. It's their fault. Definitely not mine, right? Definitely not mine. It's definitely not my fault. Blame the other people, not me. I'm just saying. Going up on me? Yes, this is how Sugar Daisy streams work. We are a hive mind. You get with the flow, or you just get bullied. No, I'm not backing anyone up. I am against you the most out of the chat right now. I'm against everyone, inherently. I'm an awful person. You'll learn this, don't worry. I don't back anyone up. I will actively insult you more. This is just how it works. Your self-esteem has to be on high. Okay, do I have a poem? Is this a poem? Or is it a rap? I'll rap it. No, I'm not rapping it. I was gonna try. I don't think I could rap it. I want to read it. With her tricycle and stabilizers on, she never really cared for two world fun. But that's okay, because there's plenty more. This is so much fun. She's not one to take on risks, that's for sure. Bungee jumping? No thank you. She'd rather die. This is such a good poem. Sugar Daisy's prep to keep both feet on the ground. Oh my. It rhymes. This is so fun. But that doesn't mean she's boring. Not at all. She's got a heart of gold and a smile so tall. I'm also just very tall height-wise. She's content with her life, and that's just fine. Ah, Yeti, you're too kind, my friend. You're too kind. I hope that was a rap. I hope you intended that to be rapped, and I just butchered it. It's like slam poetry. I like the slam poetry. I appreciated that. Fantastic. Woo! Round of applause from me. Ah. I'm one of a kind, in the good way. I'm unique. I'm unique, everybody. In a fantastic way. Right, thank you for the poem. I loved it. It was great. Tell me Riz right. Well, I didn't need to make it like that. I love this. It was great. I like it. I like when people write me random things. I like it. That was fast as well, because they were recent topics. That was fast. You did a good job. You did a good job. I liked it. Hope you have nightmares of zip lines. Oh, I'm going to. I already do. Multiple of them. I kind of forgot. I think I blocked this out a lot in my life. I used to go to the park with a zip line constantly. And I think I blocked out me just standing next to the zip line and watching people. I think I blocked out a lot of shit like that. I used to not go on basket swings because I was too scared of them. I used to actively avoid roller coaster rides that would like spin too fast and shit like that. I'm trying to think of other things that I haven't done as a kid. I've never been on like a climbing wall or anything like that because I was too scared. If something spun too quick, I would just get off of it. You know those like little spinny things in parks that people walk on? I used to sit on them instead of walking on them. You know those spinny things in parks that's just like a little seat and a pole? That's like a wiggly pole. Do you know what I'm talking about? Do you know what I'm talking about? The little wiggly pole things that you like stand on. I've never stood on one of them before. I only sat on them. Because I was too scared to sit on them. I've never done a forward roll in my life out of pure fear. What other things have I not done in my life? It was never ridden a bike. That's the obvious one. I'm trying to think of other things. I don't think there's many other things. I used to be really scared of seesaws for no fucking reason. I used to find them really scary because they went up quite high. It'd be really hard to write a poem about. It's just me being terrified of things. Your friends to spin you one to death. I've been on them now. I went on one by myself the other day just for the fun of it. I'm not scared of anything anymore. It's just I've never re-encountered these things to re-encounter my fears. Like, I'm sure if someone said, hey sugar, do abseiling, I probably would just fucking get over it and do it. But just because I was such a nervous kid, I don't know, some weird switch flicked on me this year, and I'm like not a nervous person anymore. I don't give a shit, right? But before it was different. Mom, are you American? God. God, my chat is so welcoming and nice. You guys are so great and awesome and great and cool. You guys are so kind. You guys are so kind. What did you say? I feel like I missed one. I sit on them because I fell off one once. Christ. Well, that makes a lot of sense. I never fell off one. I was just scared. It's coming home, lads. Actually didn't come home. We lost. But it was all the ref. It was nothing against us, man. It was it was all the ref. It was always the ref. It was the ref. It won us. It was the ref. It's coming. Up England, up England. I love the World Cup. It's my favorite sport. I love it so much. I love the World Cup so much. I was sat in the other room while the World Cup was happening, and my dad was watching it, and I was just listening to him like shout at the TV, and I walked in after, and I went, that went well, didn't it then, Dad? But he wasn't like aggressively shouting. He was just saying the classic football things of like, oh, it's a penalty, and I was like, yeah, penalty, sure, why not? I was very confused what was going on. I was sat in a different room. I wasn't really watching it. It was England, yeah, versus the ref. It was England versus the ref. It won us, was it? Won us. It's all the ref. I don't know what accent I was doing there, but we'll go with it. God, I actually hate football so much. No, I love football. The offside rule and the Premier League. I'm a big fan of football, actually. I'm very knowledgeable on it. I'm very knowledgeable. I know so much about football. So much about football. I love it, quite frankly. I love it. Offside rule. It was in front of the defenders. And football. Poem! Oh god. Irish, Cornish? I think it was slightly Cornish. I don't know anymore. Zipline would bring sugar daisies to her niece. She used to go to the park and try, but she'd freeze. Her fear was too great. She had to block it out. Now ziplines only fear her with doubt. Roller coasters are a no-go. The thought of her makes her heart start to slow. That's inaccurate, but I'll go with it. She's never been on a climbing wall. Thank you so much for the bit, Trex. Okay, yeah, we'll go with it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Welcome on in. Happy Monday, my friend. So I'm reading a poem. Slam poetry. I'm reading the slam poetry. Hang on, I can't see the slam poetry. She's never on a climbing wall. If something spins too quickly, she just can't handle it at all. But that's okay, because Sugar Daisies is brave in her own way. She finds the courage to save, but maybe she'd try abseiling instead. A slow descent I'm not good enough at reading for this shit. I'm not good enough at reading for this. A slow descent with a rope to hold on to. No need for dread. Yeah! Woo! I like your poems a lot. They're good little poems. I appreciate them. Good poems. Woo! Yeah! Poems! Woo! Poems! I sound very very unenthusiastic, but I'm actually really enjoying them. I like them quite a lot. I've still got a message saved from a chatter fucking ages ago. It's in one of my weird little personal Discord servers. I like it. I don't know, I don't think any of you guys would remember it, but it's great. It's great. It's got a little message. It's fucking ages up. Fucking hell, where is it? Where is it? Where's my copy and pasted chat message? What? There it is. I found it. It's one of my favorite things ever. I love it so much. Mice and Men reference. Yeah, he cuddled a rabbit to death, didn't he? Or was it a mouse? I don't remember which one it is. Did he want rabbits and he got shot? Isn't that what happened? I don't really remember that book at all. I'll be honest. It was a weird time of English in year 9. But yeah, a chat message. I have it saved from ages ago. 13th of May, 2022. Someone sent me a message and I really like it. I'm not going to read it to you, but to just know that I keep chat messages in mind sometimes, occasionally. Not really. That one specific chat message. Good chat message. I don't remember who said it. I don't think they ever came back. I think they said it once and left. But hey, it's still appreciated. It's still appreciated. Rabbit. I thought it was a mouse. Hey, what? Was it a rabbit? It was a baby rabbit, right? It must have been a really small rabbit. Did he have it in his pocket? I really don't remember. You know how Lenny is... That's how I see... What? What was that sentence? What was that sentence? What sentence? What sentence did you just say? Is that how I see I shedded? Oh, right. Well, you separated the name up. Christ. Fucking hell. Why did you separate into words? That was just so confusing. Right, okay, I've got it now. I've got it now, okay. Why, though? What? I'm not a farmland? Yeah, why? I don't worry inside. I don't see you like that. But yeah, I was really scared of things as a kid. I was a scared little kid. And I cried at everything. I was one of them people. I'm trying to think of other things. I don't think there was many other things that I was incredibly scared of. No, I don't think there was many other things. I think most of the shit was just at playgrounds and like the general things like roller coasters and stuff like that. But I don't think any other things would like scare me to the point of me not doing it and missing out of stuff. I missed out on like my entire school camp. Actually, one time in primary school we did swimming lessons, right? And I was a really good swimmer. I did swimming lessons outside of primary school as well. And I wasn't like the best swimmer in the world, but I could swim in the deep end and I was like fine with it. Like I was a decent swimmer, right? And we did swimming lessons in primary school in year 4. Yeah? And I was in the middle group and then I got moved up to the top set group and I cried my eyes out enough that they moved me back down to the middle group again because I refused to be in the top group because they made us dive into the deep end. And I was like, fuck that. I don't know who you think I am, but I'm not diving into the deep end. So I would just refuse. Also, they made us swim like 20 meters and I cried that much that I got out of it. Hey, sometimes crying is an advantage in life. Sometimes. Not really, that many times. But in some cases, if you just bawl your fucking eyes out, you'll get out of a few things. Just cry, honestly. If you don't want to do something, just cry so much. Inconsolable to the point where they go, sugar, just get out the fucking pool then. And I did. And I sat on the side instead. Yeah, beat that. I was so cool. That was really weak of me. I was actually a really good swimmer as well. If I would have just fucking gotten a grip, I literally could have just swum like a normal person. I don't even know why I cried at that point. I could not tell you in any of these experiences why I bawled my eyes out instead of just doing the experience. But here we are. I don't do that anymore, luckily. Thank God. I'm gonna put myself in every single situation I was as a kid and see if I can get over it. I'm gonna book fucking abseiling. I'm gonna go do abseiling and see if I can get over it. I'm gonna go to an indoor climbing center and see if I can climb the wall. There were multiple birthday parties where we did indoor climbing and I climbed maybe 2 steps up the wall and came straight back down again. I think I should just go and conquer all of my little primary school fears. I went up on a really big bridge. I was terrified of bridges in primary school. I was really scared of heights. I wasn't scared of that. I got over my fear of bridges. That's a good thing. So yeah, I'm gonna go get over my fear of abseiling, climbing, rope swings, many other things. Fireman poles, other things. I was quite scared of sledding when I was a kid. I don't think I ever went sledding when it snowed. So I can get over that if it snows again. I think I missed out on all of that shit. Yeah, stuff like that. I never played Frisbee when I was a kid. This is just a fucking random one. I was really quite scared of Frisbee. I don't even know why. I don't even know why. This is one of those really obscure ones that just doesn't make sense. At least the other ones kind of made sense. I refused to play Frisbee and also Rounders. Frisbee and Rounders. If we played Frisbee and Rounders, I'd go no. No thanks. I don't want to participate in Frisbee and Rounders. And hide and seek. That was, yeah, but we've elaborated on that one. Frisbee, Rounders, hide and seek. Tag. That was another one. Didn't like tag. Because if I was the tagger, I was too slow. So I couldn't catch anyone. Also, one time in primary school, I used to do this really weird thing when we used to run. And I used to do this little hop before I ran. I don't really know why I did this, but like to get momentum instead of just building up, not even building up momentum, instead of just running like a normal person. You know how like you're supposed to start running by just running? I didn't do that. I jumped and then I ran. And I remember one time in primary school sports day, I was in the race, right? And I jumped and I ran and I started so much later than everyone else because I did this weird little hop before I started running and I was really slow. And it really broke my heart because I thought I was really fast. And I was not that fast. I was quite fast. I just did a hop before I ran. So I was already ahead of people before the race even started. Behind people before I even started. They have to have the grip strength of a really strong grip thing. Oh, yeah, you do. Yeah, indoor climbing is really difficult, though. I was definitely afraid of the Hoover from the Teletubbies. The eyes still haunt me. The Hoover from the Teletubbies is amazing. That's a weak fear. My fear is reasonable. That's pathetic. All it does is go, you know what I mean? And hoovers up custard. What's a Hoover that hoovers up custard gonna do to you? You know what I mean? Unless you have any custard that you don't want hoovered up. I don't get that bit. I have no memories of my childhood. I don't know what my fears were. Neither do I, mainly. They all kind of just like, some of them pop back up again. And it's mainly childhood things. What, because I went there you go. That's, you should be terrified. It's a terrifying noise. Absolutely terrifying. It's the noise my younger brother makes. It's quite funny. When he wants to eat something, he goes like that. Or he goes num num, num num, and taps them out. He also just climbs the fridge doors. He tried to climb the fridge the other day to get something out of the fridge. He's a menace. I tell you right now, he's a menace. Only memories I have are pictures. Yeah, this is the thing, right? Some memories I have just because I've attempted to remember them. Like all of the stories that I tell you on stream, I've either told to other people or I've told to you guys before, or I've been told said stories. I think most like memories that I have as a kid are all third person memories, if that makes sense. Like my mum would go like, oh sugar, do you remember that one time at a party where you cried because you didn't get any sweets from your piñata? And like mentally, no, I don't remember that shit. I don't remember that day. I don't remember any of it. I don't remember that. I don't remember it. But because you've told me, I now secretly somehow remember it. But I don't remember it in first person. I remember it through someone else's accounts of telling me that it happened. So I don't think any of my memories are truly my own, which is fun. Nom nom? Yeah, nom nom. Nom nom. This is what he does. He did it yesterday when I was eating my food. He just kind of goes like this to show that he's hungry. Hey, it works. You know what he's saying. He knows how to say tea. He knows how to say... He has a really weird accent, right? Because obviously my brother is from where I'm from, but he hasn't got the accent of where I'm from. He's got some really strange accent. If something's broken, right, he goes, it don't work. Don't work. It's to say that it doesn't work. He goes, don't work. I don't know where he's picked up this accent from. It's very strange. It's a really strange accent. He goes, don't work. It don't work. And I said that like, what is this? Where have you picked up this accent from? What is don't work? This Manchester? I'm not from Manchester though. Like I don't know where he's picked up some weird this fucking accent. He says cake as well. He says cake. Don't work and cake instead of cake. I don't know where he's got this from. It's very strange. It's very strange. Don't work. Don't work. And I'll repeat it to him. He says car as well. It's a car. He's got a really strange accent and it's very odd. Cultured bloke him. Yeah, right, I know. I don't remember anything from under the age of 12. Remember the last day of school I had and I occasionally think of it and start crying. It's not weird. It's an emotional day, especially since it was your last one. I think it's definitely emotional. I don't know, it's not a weird thing for crying. Yeah, but yeah, he's so cultured. Don't work. And a car. He says it with a Y in it. He's got a really funny little accent. He sounds like an old man. It's hilarious. It's not even anything similar to any of my family. All of my family's got pretty much identical accents, like bar a couple words maybe. I'm the least accented person. I don't know. I don't have an accent the most out of my family. The rest of them all at least have like a little twinge of where I'm from. I don't think I have an accent at all. But yeah, they do. And my younger brother's got some weird fucking northern accent. I don't know where that's popped up on. Don't work. It don't work. I just sit there and go, what? What? I didn't even know it's my last day of school, which makes me sad. Yeah, that's even worse. That is much worse. The fact that you didn't know that is a sad day. So it's not strange for crying at all. Yeah, there you go. That's my younger brother's accent. He goes to daycare. How much you bet they're from Manchester? Surely, right? He goes to nursery. Maybe they're just like, maybe they're just pushing their accent onto him, because I have no clue where else he would have picked this up from. I don't know where he would have picked up "don't work" from. I don't know if it's just because he's saying it like that because he is 2, and I guess he's just speaking words. I don't know. It's very strange. It's very, very strange. It might be because we've all repeated it to him as well. He copies every single thing that you do. One time I was like brushing my hands like this, and he just looked at me and he acknowledged me doing it, and he just started going like this, right? And now every single time we finish something, he goes and he moves on with his life. It's very funny. He will copy anything that you do, right? It's hilarious. One time I shook my hair out of my face and he just looked at me and just started going like that. He copies everything. I find it so... And if you go to the sink to wash your hands or like fill up something, he goes hands, 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 and you have to wet his hands for him. He also says bean, bean, which is the bin if he wants to put something in the bin. And he says bood, bood, which is bird. He's got very funny little words, and I really like them. I find them literally hilarious. I like kids' weird, like, little short words that they make for things. He was holding loads of birds, and he just came over and handed them all to me. He just went, bood, bood, bood. And I sat there like, thank you. Thank you. He's very polite, though. He says please and thank you. Polite little 2-year-old. He knows his manners. Go to his nursery and beat them all up if they admit to them. Yeah, I'll do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go find out who's making my younger brother go, don't work. I'm gonna go find them. Boot? Yeah, boot. Boot, boot, boot. Just like that. He just kind of holds them and he points at them all and stuff like that. My 3-year-old niece has my accent, but not my brother's, which is so funny. That is brilliant. That is really good. My brother, I don't know, he also knows how to high five and fist bump, but you get trapped in loops, right? If he does something, I go high five, and he high fives you, and then he goes bump, bump, and he fist bumps you, and then you go high five again, and you won't stop. Once you've given my younger brother a single high five, he is on one with the high fives. He just goes high five, bump, high five, bump, high five, constantly. You're stuck in a loop. You cannot get out of the high five and bump loop. You are done for. You are done for. Also, if he's looking for something, instead of going like this to see things, he goes like this. He goes, and he looks like that, which I think is really funny. He's just got loads of little quirks, which I think are genuinely adorable. It's hilarious. I want to hear your little brother saying don't work. Now, if I can try and get a video of him saying don't work, I'll try. I'll try to, don't worry. He says it quite a lot. Like, I shit you not, he says it a lot, so I'll try and get you a video of him saying don't work. Don't work. I got a video of him just high-pitched screaming the other day, which is really fun. I can try and find it for you guys. He was just sat on my lap, like, ear-piercingly just screaming at nothing. He was just screaming. He was licking a lemon. He found a lemon in the fridge. He took the lemon, which was like cut in half. He took the lemon and he just brought it to me and just started licking it and ear-piercingly screaming. He's a strange little kid. Let me see if I can find you the video of him screaming. Is this it? Looked me in the eyes and just, that lasted for like 5 minutes. Okay, this wasn't a one-off experience. This shit was 5 minutes long. 5 whole minutes! And he does it just randomly as well. He'll just look at you in the eyes and he'll just scream at you for absolutely unprecedented, out of nowhere, just violent screaming. He finds it hilarious. And it's really hard not to laugh at him. So obviously you don't want to laugh and make him do it more, but it's the funniest thing ever. He is such a funny kid. Like, I really don't mind babysitting him. He's just hilarious. Kids are so funny. They really are, aren't they? Like, I genuinely find kids like that just fucking hilarious. I've got a video of him just booting a car as well, but I don't know if I'll be able to find that one. He just full on went over and booted a car. Let me see if I can find it. I don't think I'd be able to, but I'll have a look. It's very funny. Let me see. Oh, wow, I don't know where it is. Oh man, that's so upsetting. He took my phone and he just walked, and you can just literally see him run and kick a car, just really, really aggressively with like no hesitation in his body. He just ran and booted it. It was very funny. I can't find the video of it though, but it was hilarious. Polluting the air they are. Yeah, it was a toy car, but sure. Kids are ridiculously loud, they're not gonna lie. Oh yeah, yes, that screaming was ear-piercingly loud. He was licking a lemon and screaming literally at the top of his lungs with no remorse for anyone, and it was hilarious. It was very, very funny, and it brought me a lot of joy. But he is a menace, like genuinely a menace. He smashed so many baubles, he smashed so many cups, he just smashes things, and he goes, oh no, it's stuck, it don't work, and I go, yeah, it doesn't work, you've just smashed it, right? He also does this thing where he'll just put something on top of him and goes, I'm stuck, he'll purposely get himself stuck into places. Like, he'll lie down, he'll slightly roll over, and then he goes, I'm stuck. It's very funny. He's a very funny kid. I don't mind looking after him. He is very funny. Like, hearing my niece is so gone. Was that intentional with the gun? I'll go with it. But my niece will shout everything she done that day to me, and I'll be squinting. Yeah, they're just very enthusiastic. They're just very enthusiastic, and I find it really funny. I think it's adorable. But I'm never having kids because I think I'd cry if I had to deal with them every second of every single day. That ice experience where the whole bag of ice was on the floor and I had to deal with water and dogs and kids. I have never felt stressed like that in a long time. I don't think I've ever like woken up to more chaos in my life than that experience right there. That was painful. That genuinely, that felt like I was experiencing a day of motherhood unwillingly. It wasn't even a day, maybe an hour. Also, after that, half my toast got stolen. Just out of, I don't know. I sat down with him to watch his show. Half my toast got stolen. How's that fair? Hi, Games Group. Welcome on in. Happy Monday, my friend. Happy Monday. I don't blame you. I feel the same. Yeah, I like looking after my kids. Not my kids, my siblings, but half my toast. Yeah, by my younger brother. I sat down. He went nom 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 nom, and he ate half my toast. He went, me have? And I went, yeah, you can have it. And he just looked at me. He went, me have? I went, yeah, you can have it. And he just took my toast. I want a kid. You can, honestly, I don't blame you. They're very funny, but Christ almighty, are they lots to deal with. There's just so much, but they're very funny. Only one, though. It's the thing, I think I'd want two. If I was going to have kids, I feel like I would want two. I don't know. I don't think I'd want to have an only child. I have nothing against them, but I think I'd have two. Yes? Me no. No, hey now, wait, hey now. It's not me half. Me have. Come on, get it right. You're so wrong. You're so incorrect with it. Hey, it doesn't work. It doesn't work like that. Actually, no. Nope. And then sometimes I have to go, no, sugar have this one. You have that one. You have to just explain it in kid terms. It's very funny. It's very, very funny. He understands exactly what he's saying, though. Exactly what you're saying. We have nope. No. I don't have any toast to give you. I'm so sorry. He also knows dip as well. If you have a dip thing, if you have like a cup of tea and a biscuit or like anything or like something in sauce, he'll go dip, and he'll just dip things really aggressively in it. He also just dips anything he fucking wants in your cup of tea. If he has food, he'll go dip, and he'll dip anything into the tea. If like with no hesitation. If you've got bread in his hand, that's getting dipped in your tea because it is dip, right? He doesn't hesitate. There's nothing like that. Just dip, and it's in there. And you're a loser now, and you don't have a choice. You've just, yeah, it's all on the floor. Yep. Anything he chooses into the tea because it's dip. He's smart as well. He knows exactly what he's doing. He also just ignores his name. He also just ignores people. He has a really good way of just ignoring people. entirely. He can literally just zone your voice out. If you say his name over and over and over again, he won't look at you. He will not acknowledge that you're there. He will just ignore you. Just ignore you constantly. Just not even that. Literally may as well not even be in the room with him. I've dipped toast in coffee once, wasn't even bad. And see, that feels like an okay thing. But like, I feel like it's not okay because of the crumbs that would be left over. You know what I mean? All good is coffee and toast, but like the crumbs that are left over have got to be abysmal. Surely. You don't have so many crumbs in your drink. It has to be, right? Got pizza, got Coke, dip, yep, and it's in there. No hesitation, dip, and it's in the drink because it looks like a dip. Miss has been doing that recently and it's super annoying. Yep, it is. It's very frustrating, but it's also very funny, so don't be wrong. Extra flavor, what, the crumbs? Okay, each to their own, my friend, each to their own. I also just think wet toast does not sound like a very pleasant experience to me. Did any of you guys used to make fairy bread when you were a kid? Do you guys know what this is if I say that, or do I sound like a stupid person? Fairy bread. Does that ring any bells for you guys, or do I sound insane? If I were to say that I had fairy bread today, would you guys know what that means? I really hope that you do, because I think that I'll sound really silly if you don't. People who dip chips in milkshakes from McDonald's actually deserve prison. I fully agree. That is... It's the texture combination for me. And also the texture of cold and warm. I don't appreciate it. Bread with butter and sprinkles. Yes! Yes is added. I'm so glad you know what it is. Yeah, fairy bread. It's the weirdest snack ever. I used to have it when I was a kid. My mum used to make it for me. It is literally just bread and sprinkles. Plain white bread, not toasted. Butter, sprinkles. Oh, it is a fine cuisine. It is literally a delicacy. It is a childhood delicacy of mine. I loved it so much. Never had it. I saw it on TikTok. Oh my god, have it. Actually don't. It's probably really gross. Sprinkles? Yeah. It's literally just bread, butter, sprinkles. Fairy bread. It is a delicacy. It was a delicacy. I don't think I'd enjoy it anymore. But it was so delicious. It was crunchy. It was sweet. It was buttery and raw as well. But honestly, it was so delicious. It was like the girl puts sugar on bread and eats it. Yeah, but it's slightly more bearable because it's got sprinkles instead of just plain sugar. You know what I mean? Mwah. Why not a fairy sandwich? That's overwhelming. You can only have so much bread with the thin layer of butter and sprinkles. You probably could. But, like, you can go that far. In the film The Breakfast Club, haven't seen it. It's on my list of things to watch, though. That's a lie. It's not on my list yet because I have many other rom-coms to watch. I fell in love with so many more male actors. I have a really bad thing now because I've been watching loads of rom-coms. Every single love interest in that film, I'm instantly Googling their entire, like, work and other movies that they're in. Fucking James, what's his face? Not Acaster this time, different James. I forget his name. It begins with an M. Marsden. Oh! He's the most underrated actor in... Oh my god, he is the prettiest man ever. I don't care if he's married and has kids. I literally don't care. He's so pretty. I mean this very genuinely. He would happily go on my favorite man list. He's in Enchanted. He's in Hairspray, I believe. He was in one of the movies that I watched. I don't remember which one it was. I don't know. Sugar the Homewrecker. I don't know if he has kids. Does he have kids? I hope he doesn't have kids. Fuck, he has kids. He has 4 kids as well. 3. He has 3 kids. Well, that's not fair, is it? He also has a wife as well. Well, I don't care. I would be a homewrecker for this man. He's also 50, which is probably arguably one of the most problematic things. But, like, he's a very pretty man, so I don't even care. She don't even care. So, you know, he's a pretty man. It's legal? Technically, yes. Technically, yes. Do you guys know who I'm talking about when I say this man? Him. Do you know this man? Do you recognize this man? He is very pretty, in my opinion. 50. He's 49. I rounded up, but, you know, look how pretty he is. Pretty man. Pretty man. Anyway, sorry, I thought I'd just bring that up because he was in one of the movies that I watched today and I went, oh my god, what do you mean ew? Hey, don't slander my taste in men. No, don't ew the man. Don't ew the man. Don't ew the man. He's pretty. I think he's really pretty. I think you can slander me all you want. I think he's a very pretty man. Who was the person in the other film? Oh, who was the man? What film did I watch? I'm trying to remember the films that I watched. The guy in 13 going on 30 actors The love interest in this film. What is he called? What is the man's name? Why is it only showing me the woman? I want to see the man. What? Why is it not showing me the love interest? What the hell is this? Whoa now. Hey now. I want to see the man. Why is it not showing me the man? What the hell? Why is it not showing me the man? Sorry, I'm getting really distracted here. I want to see who he is. Yeah. Okay, Mark Ruffalo is maybe not actually that pretty. Okay, that was a personality thing. Now that I relook at it, this was 100% a personality thing. That was a personality thing. Okay, that was a personality thing. That was a personality thing, actually. Wait, what other? Okay. Hear me out. Okay, prettiest man I've ever seen is young Ethan Hawke. I don't know who that is. I am gonna look up who it is though. I want to know who it is. No, I think James, whatever the fuck his name is prettier. He's got a nicer smile. This man looks too serious. Not a fan of it. I'm trying to remember the other film. What was the other one? 27 Dresses with the Man. Oh, the man in Love Rosie was quite pretty. Yeah, this man's pretty. Sam Claflin. This man's pretty, I think. Okay, maybe this was also just a personality thing. I don't know. Just fucking leave me alone, okay? Yeah, sure. I've got flawed taste. If they're in a rom-com, high chances are I'm going to fall for them instantly, because this is what's supposed to happen, isn't it? Young Hugh Grant, never be beat though. He's on the top of my list, and you can send me all you want about it. No pronunciation, thank you very much. I did my best. But no, yeah, young Hugh Grant, never be beaten. I'm sorry, he's the top of my list, and he'll never move down in this list. And you can send me all the fuck you want, okay? It's the way he talks. It's a personality thing. It is. It's an accent thing. That one. It is. It's an accent thing. He speaks all proper English, and I go, huh, young Hugh Grant, marry me. Not old Hugh Grant, though. I don't, no thanks, old Hugh Grant. But young Hugh Grant could marry me any day, easily. That's my opinion. This is how my life goes. Pretty Man is the one guy from Gnome Boys. Well, that's very unspecific. I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. I think James Marsden is pretty, though. It's the smile. It's the smile, in my opinion. He's just got a very genuine smile. He also, in the movie, played a very sarcastic person, and I appreciated that. I appreciated that a lot. He played a very sarcastic person. It's just if you're in a movie. Look up Gnome Boys, and you'll know the one I mean. Okay, this is a fun little topic. Which men are attractive in the rom-coms? I'm quite enjoying this. That's not what the favorite man list is. I wanna, what is it, a film? Or is it not a film? What is it? What? Who the fuck are these people? What? Which one are you talking about? Also not a rom-com, just a pretty man? Okay, but which one are you talking about? There's 4 of them. Which one do you mean specifically? Danny DeVito? Oh, any day. Which one do you mean specifically? Which one? They're all quite pretty. Would you mean a specific one? Which one? This is quite fun. The one in all brown? That's the one I was gonna say. You've got good taste. I'll give you that. You've got good taste. That's the one I was gonna say as well. Yeah, okay, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. There was a really pretty person in my secondary school. There's a big difference between me calling a man pretty and me calling a man something else. I don't really know what specific other word it would be, but there's a big difference, right? Pretty is probably a higher compliment than anything else. It just means more. I don't know, I can't explain it. It just means more. There was a very pretty person in my secondary school, and all of my friends agreed with it. So, Steve Buscemi, no, that's the man with, like, sunken in eyes, isn't it? He is quite scary, actually. He's a scary man. So, there's a scale, there's a spectrum. All of these men, that's not a man. That wasn't a man. That wasn't a man. Steve Buscemi actually has my heart. What's happened to them all? Oh, I folded them all. Didn't I skin them all? Ah, right. No? Well, who the fuck is Steve Buscemi then? Why do I not know who these people are? Who's Steve Buscemi? Fucking hell. I don't know who these people are. How the fuck do you spell his name? It is the guy with sunken in eyes, isn't it? Yeah, it is. I was right. He's hot. His eyes are scary. Sure, yeah. Each to their own, hey. Beauty's a subjective thing. I'm just left all my men on the screen by accident. I didn't mean this. What the fuck? Hey, now, beauty is subjective. Favorite men. Here you are. Here they are. Is that all of them? No, there we go. Favorite man. Here they are. There's so many things on my screen. I don't even know what they are. There we go. Favorite man. Here they are. The list needs to be greatly updated, but these still stand. You know what? Actually, fuck off Gary Barlow and Richard Hammond. They can probably go. I liked Richard Hammond as a kid because he was the best one out of the 3 in Top Gear. And whenever I used to watch Top Gear, I needed something to focus on when I was a kid. And Richard Hammond was the only person I could focus on. That is genuinely the only reason why Richard Hammond is on this list. My dad and my stepdad used to watch Top Gear all the fucking time, and I had no clue what was going on in Top Gear ever. What the fuck is going on in Top Gear? I genuinely couldn't tell you. There's a man in all white with a helmet on who they call, like, he's the speedy man who everyone races. Then they make loads of car jokes, and they talk about cars, and they, like, fucking drown in a river, like, their car breaks down or something like that. And I was so lost about what the fuck was going on. So I was just sat there like, yeah, look at Richard Hammond. He's a cool man. And that's genuinely the only reason that he is on this list. So we'll go with it. The Stig, is that his name? Yeah, the fast man, the one who dresses in all white. I love Top Gear, it's great. Also, Man vs. Food. That one, arguably, much better show. 10 times better concept. Man vs. Food, what an excellent show. What an excellent show. Man vs. Food, that is so great. You know what the man does? He eats a lot of food, and it was great. I genuinely barely remember the show, but I just remember it being decent. Man vs. Food? Yeah, it's a man, and he eats food. The old one? Probably the old one. Yeah. I don't think I watched any of the newer ones. The ones that used to be on, like, the same channel as Top Gear. Them ones. Dave. All the shit on Dave. That channel. That was what my dad used to watch, and I used to sit there and watch it with him. And I never had a fucking clue what was going on, but I enjoyed them. I liked them a lot. I used to sit there and go, My dad now watches loads of restoration shows about, like, bikes and shit like that. And I sit there and go, Dad, I'm thoroughly enjoying your restoration shows right now. He watched a show called Shed and Buried, which is just about 2 people with motorbikes who restore shit in sheds. And I sit there and go, this is so entertaining. I'm really enjoying watching these motorbikers restore things. I love this right now. I have no clue what's going on ever. Or he watches those really fake Bigfoot shows. Hang on, let me go get my advent calendar because you've reminded me to open it. My dad is a big enjoyer of, like, bad TV like that, where he's one of the most, my dad's great, man. He doesn't look like it. My dad looks very intimidating, but he's very funny. But, like, I walked in on him the other night, watching one of those shows, to say goodnight to him, and I was like, Dad, what are you watching? He was like, I'm watching one of those shows where they, like, pretend to find Bigfoot. It's one of my favorite shows, and I was like, aw, I bet it is. I don't know, maybe it was very sweet. Anyway, let's open today's advent calendar. I was an idiot, by the way. You know how I said, like, oh, I don't know what the pictures are? Sorry, I got my men off the screen. Let me just take my men off the screen quick. Where's Kevin? Okay, there we go. Let's get the man off. Let's play Wordle. I genuinely cannot be bothered. Imagine if your name was Holding Berries, and if you, and they thought you were holding berries. That would be an experience, man. That would be really embarrassing, I think. I think that would be really embarrassing. I can't be bothered to play Wordle, but we can open my advent calendar. Yeah, the pictures are on the inside, right? So you know when the other stream I was going, what the fuck is this? And it was a Christmas pudding. Right? It does say, it literally tells you what it is. It says exactly what it is. So, I don't know. Anyway, time to open 12. We're opening 12. I'm not doing Wordle. I can't be bothered. I don't have the patience for it today. I wonder what today's advent... Ah! Oh! Whoa now! Hey now! Whoa now! Fuck me. That was awful. My nail touched the tin foil and it made me feel sick. It made me feel really sick. Oh, I can't open it. Where's the VIP one? It's back. It's back. It's back. I don't know what happened. I don't know. I don't question it. But it's this week and then another and then it's Christmas. I know, that is pretty crazy. Are you shitting me? Is it the shit circle? Guys, it's the fucking shit circle again. We have a really bad streak of getting really shit advent calendar chocolates on stream. Whoa! I dropped it. We have a really bad streak of this. It's another shit circle one that barely even looks like a thing. Well, there you go, guys. That was today's advent calendar. You're welcome. It doesn't even have a word search on the back. The best ones have word searches on the back. Fear of calendars. Fear of calendars, indeed. Ugh. It touched my nail though. That was sickening. What word should I guess? Pearl. Pearl. Guess the word pearl. It's not a good starting word in the slightest. But like, go with that. I'm gonna eat my chocolate now. I just sit in silence and eat my chocolate. You enjoy my mouth noises. Actually, don't do that. I'll eat further away. In what positions? PAL in what positions? Or it just generally has a PA and an L? We're not in the same places? Does it just generally have a PA and an L? I'll get there. Fuck, I'll get apple. Apple. Wait, fuck, it might not have two P's. Apple. Apple. Guess apple. 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 Guess it, guess it, guess it, guess it, guess it. I think you should guess it. I think it's gonna be right. I think it will be right. I think it'll be correct, actually. I think apple will be correct. APPL are all right. What the fuck? How the fuck is they in a different place then? Apples. Apply! Yeah. Oh, sorry. I'm getting shouted at to be quiet. Yeah. I got shushed. God, we're so good at this. Nail touching tinfoil and not breaking through makes want to cease to exist. Yeah, same. It feels disgusting, doesn't it? It's such a gross feeling. It was awful. I don't like opening advent calendars for that reason. Oh, we're so good at Wordle. I should have done it. You got told? I know, right? It is because my brother's going to bed and has to get up early in the morning. But it's okay. I'm ending in 6 minutes, so I'm allowed. I'm allowed though. I'm allowed. For now. I should probably be a little bit more quiet. I got really excited though. I was really excited. It was a difficult word. You should have just done it too. I know. Then I could have taken all of the credit for it. Oh man. It's okay. I couldn't really be bothered to set the scenes up, I'll be honest. So, another time. We can do it tomorrow. Actually, I don't know if I'm going to be live tomorrow. It depends on whether or not I'm at college. So I will let you guys know on the Discord tomorrow. I thought I'd just say this now before I forget. But I'm going to let you guys know on the Discord if you sent the Wordle. Wow, look at us. We're such a good team. Why not? Well, basically, if my teacher's in tomorrow, I'm going to have one of the busiest days of my life, right? I'm going to be so busy tomorrow. So I'm going to be probably really exhausted once I get back from college. So I most likely won't be live. But if he isn't in tomorrow, then I will probably be live because I would have done literally nothing all day. So it just purely depends on whether or not I'm at college. But I'll let you guys know on the Discord. Do not fret, everybody. Do not fret. I think that there's a high chance I probably will be live because if my teacher's ill, then no offense to your teacher, but I hope he isn't in. Honestly, same, because I cannot be bothered to have a really long day tomorrow. I actually think I would probably cry. Because, like, we're gonna have to do so much. I have a really terrible feeling that he's gonna make us come into college and make us do a 6-hour day of Google Meets tomorrow, like a Zoom call, and present our project on a Zoom call. Like, I have a really bad gut feeling that I'm most likely going into college tomorrow, but it's not gonna be actual college, it's gonna be online college, but we have to go into the building. That is what I have a feeling is gonna happen, and he'll set off work. And I'm quite terrified for this. Big Slim, welcome in, by the way. Happy Monday. Cheers, chin, everybody. Cheers. Chin. My water is so unreasonably cold, and it's not pleasant. I just want warmth. I don't want cold. But yeah, so I don't know. We'll wait and see though. I'm gonna have to get on with some work after stream though, so that's gonna be really fun and awesome and so cool and awesome. I'm so excited. I love collages. At least I thought of an idea. I genuinely almost cried. Like, I was so stressed while thinking of an idea. It was so stupid. I was so stressed. I sat on my floor and I sat there like, oh my god, I don't have an idea for my collage. I don't even know what to do. I was so stuck with an idea. I got so stressed because obviously, like, I'm and your idea leaves? Well, no, not really. I'm gonna make a box and I'm gonna make Autumn come out of the box. And that is my idea. I have a picture of a train track, which looks really pretty, adds perspective, and because basically my teacher was like, hey guys, your collage has to have meaning to it. He was like, make an autumn collage, and then he said, hey guys, add a meaning to your collage. And I went, I just want to have mine make a ghost. And he was like, yeah, but what's the meaning behind it? And I went, it doesn't have a meaning, it's a collage. Like, what do you want me to make my fucking autumn collage about? Sexism? How am I gonna in what way am I gonna implement sexism into my autumnal collage? You know what I mean? Oh, Christ, it's added. White chicks? I think I, like, vaguely know the plot of that, though. I feel like I vaguely know the plot of that. Not properly, but, like, I know a screenshot from the film, so I feel like my implementation of it is going to be skewed. It must have meaning, bro. My life doesn't... Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'll say that. That's a good thing to say to a teacher. I know the general synopsis. I really don't. I know a screenshot of the movie. You know what? Fuck it. I'll ignore the screenshot that I know, and I'll do it by myself. Okay, so basically, there's a farm, okay? There's a farm. Try and have a little guess, and if you're right, I'll change the movie. No. I'm gonna go with my own fun implementation of it. I'm gonna ignore what I know about the movie, and I'm gonna change it entirely. So, there's a farm, right? And the movie starts on a farm, and it is a little old man who owns this farm. His name is Richard, and he goes, oh, I'm so old and frail in this farm. I'm so old and frail. I'm so old and also frail. I am old and a man. I have no clue where this is going, but we'll figure it out. And he's old and frail, and he's called Richard, and he owns this farm. And Richard, he has cows, he has chickens, he has ducks, he has pigs. It's a farm, okay? He doesn't have any crops, though, because that's not his job. He has a wife who does the leaves and wheat and shit. And Richard and his wife, they own separate farms. They're long distance wife and husband. Long distance. One of them lives in New York, and the other one lives in Scunthorpe. And Richard lives in Scunthorpe, and Richard goes, I'm old and frail, and I'm sick of all these animals in Scunthorpe. I just want to see my wife, Charlene, again. Me and Charlene, we need to be reunited. So they sit on a FaceTime call, Richard and Charlene. Merry Christmas, Big Slim. Richard and Charlene, they Skype call each other, and they go, and he goes, Charlene, I miss you, Charlene. And she goes, Richard, I do not miss you. I'm here in the Big Apple of New York. I've gotten over you, Richard, and I'm having an affair. And Richard goes, what? Charlene, I thought we were in love. Charlene, I thought we were in love. We're so old and frail. What do you expect me to do with this information, Charlene? I'm on death's doorstep, and you are only now just telling me you're having an affair, Charlene. Charlene is 20 years younger than Richard. It's a strange relationship. Richard is 97 and Charlene is 67. That was 77. Charlene is 77, and Charlene goes, Richard, I'm having an affair with someone in the Big Apple of New York City. We're gonna go visit the Statue of Liberty now. I've been lacking this whole time. My apologies. No need to apologize, Big Slim. No need to apologize. I'm gonna go visit the Statue of Liberty. And then she hangs up the Skype call, and Richard is 97-year-old man. He goes, my life is ruined. My life is substantially ruined. My life, it's ruined. I could die tomorrow, and my wife has just told me she's having an affair. I could have died peacefully without knowing this, but here I am now with all my many animals and cows. So Richard loses his shit, right? Richard, he loses his fucking shit. He is on a rampage. Richard has just been told that his wife of 70 years, no, that is incredibly problematic if she's 77. Not 70 years. We'll go 50 years. Let's make this less problematic. Richard and his wife of 50 years, I feel like that's still problematic, but it's fine. They're long distance. They've never met each other. So Charlene goes, I'm having an affair on you, Richard, and Richard loses his shit. He goes, what the hell? My wife of 50 years has just, my long distance wife, who I've only ever Skyped called, who we both own farms in New York and Scunthorpe. How's it problematic? I don't know. Don't question it. I don't know. They're long distance and they haven't met each other. And Charlene is having an affair. That feels like a problematic somehow. I don't question the logic. I have no clue where this is going. So he goes, man, my wife is cheating on me. I'm losing my mind. And he set his life ambition. I'm not going to have a fire yet. He sets his life ambition, his week left of life, to cause as much havoc as he possibly can. Because he's sick of everyone's shit. He's been a farmer for 87 years of his life. 87 years of his life he's been a farmer. He started farming at the age of 10. And he's just so angry. So he goes, you know what? I really wanted to pursue science when I was a kid. And he goes, you know what? I'm gonna get into science. I'm gonna get into science now. I'm gonna become a scientist in a week. And then he goes, yeah, I'm gonna become a scientist. So Richard goes to Tesco. He goes to his local Tesco in Scunthorpe, and he goes, hey, give me all the chemicals you have, all of them. Give me fairy liquid and bleach and vanish and Calgon and all of the chemicals you have. My name's Richard, I'm 97 and my wife has had an affair. Give me all of the chemicals you own. And they go, Richard, I don't think you're stable enough. He goes, give me those fucking chemicals or I will call the police right now, right here, right now, if you don't give me all of these chemicals. And they go, Richard, we're really sorry. We cannot give you this many chemicals. Richard, we cannot give you this many chemicals. And they go, I'm calling the police. Richard calls the police. And he Skype calls the police. He's got them on a Skype call. And he goes, police? Hey, police, I'm in our local Tesco. Police? And they're not letting me buy the chemicals. And the police are very heavily biased towards Richard. They go, Richard, we're really sorry about this inconvenience, man. We know that you wanted to be a scientist, Richard. So they go, hey, can you just give Richard the chemicals? We know that he's not going to do anything. He's literally seconds away from death. And is just give him the fucking chemicals. And they go, but we really shouldn't give him and they just go, just give fucking Richard the chemicals. What's the worst he can do? Little do they know, he can do worse. Yeah, Dick is going to cause some problems. So he goes back to his farm with his truck fulls of chemicals. So many, bleach, Calgon, Vanish, all of them. All of the name brands. He doesn't buy any Tesco's own though. Richard is biased. So Richard got back to his farm and he goes, I'm going to become a scientist. So what Richard does is he takes the milk from his cows and he puts bleach in it and he goes, something will happen, and he leaves it for a couple days and nothing happens. So he goes, fuck this shit, man. I just want to become a scientist. And I put bleach in milk and nothing happened. I put so much bleach in this milk and not a single reaction happened. I hate my life. I hate the world. I hate my wife, my ex-wife who had an affair. So he goes over to his chickens and his cows and shit and he just pours so much bleach on them. He just bleaches all of his animals. He goes, it's fine. If you're not going to cause a reaction, I'm just going to bleach my animals then. So be it. I'm a day away from death. I'm going to die anyway. So he bleaches all of his animals and then he dies. He bleaches his animals, he bleaches himself, he bleaches the farm, he bleaches everything. He goes, so fuck you then. I'm going to put my chemicals everywhere. And he causes chemical warfare and he bleaches his entire farm, his entire livestock, all of the animals, bleaches them all. And the police turn up and they go, oh God, Richard has died. And Richard has bleached all of his animals. And they go over to the cows and they go, oh man, the cows are all bleached. And they go over to the pigs and they go, the pigs are bleached. And they go over to the chicks and they go, oh man, he's bleached the chicks, you know. They used to be yellow, but now they're white chicks now because he bleached them all. Richard and his science experiments. And everyone goes, man, classic Richard. And then they hold a funeral and that is it. That's the end of the movie. Charlene shows up with her lover and they stamp on his grave. And that's the end of the movie. So that's White Chicks. That's it. That's what it is. This plot so heavily flawed? No, it isn't. No, it isn't. It is not flawed. That is accurate. Movie accurate. Nothing against Waitrose, just animals. Bleach turns milk white, by the way. Milk is originally lime blue. Yes, yeah. But he wanted it to explode, which is why he poured bleach everywhere. Now, based off the screenshot you saw? No. I like my version more. So that was something? Yes, it was. It was my movie. I'm going to produce it and, act every single role. Every single role. Imagine there's a fruit to describe a color, like orange, which is, so, that would literally only work with orange. With banana. What's your point here? What's your point here? Yeah, sure. Yeah, that would be pretty crazy. Lime green? Oh, right. Okay, well that does make arguably more sense now. I do see what you're saying more now. I've swapped it around in my brain. It would be banana yellow, wouldn't it? Ah, right. Okay, I've got it. Two disgraced FBI agents, Kevin Copeland and Marcus Copeland, are assigned a new case where they must protect Tiffany and Brittany Wilson, two cruise line heiresses, from getting abducted. Yeah, that's basically basically what I would do. Yeah, sure, why not? I like my version more though. I think my version was better. Anyway, I need to end now because I've gone 7 minutes over and I need to go do my college work. So, right, dogs. There they are. Hang on, let me go get my dogs. Whoa, dogs. Dogs. Is Dre live? We can raid Dre if Dre's live. I didn't realize. I didn't think anyone on my raid this was live. Dre's live! Cool, we can raid Dre. Of course we can. Right, everybody. We'll go and raid Dre. I've got Australian. Let me see if I can type their username quickly and correctly. Fuck, I did it wrong every fucking time. It's 2 Y's, 3 Y's, 2 2's. Got it. Awesome, cool. Right, we'll go raid Dre, everybody. I appreciate you for being here. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your evening, afternoon, morning, night, dawn, dusk, sunrise, sunset, and other times of the day. Have a happy rest of your Monday and or Tuesday, people. I will see you all tomorrow, 7 p.m. BST, and if not, I will see you all on Wednesday. Anyway, I'll keep you all updated on the Discord. ! Socials for my Discord, my Twitch, my TikTok, and my Instagram for content and updates for while I'm not live. Thanks for the cool stream. Cool stream was cool. Hey, no worries, everybody. I appreciate you all for being here. Go and send Dre your love and support. Everybody, they are playing Raft. Go and enjoy it thoroughly. I hope you will have a fantastic rest of your day. Goodbye! I would be loud, but I've been shushed, so I don't want to. Bye, everyone!